Transition, man, transition. It's been a long ass day, but I'ma still go for mine, I promise. I go straight for the motherfucking cash. Got a tank full of gas and the dude be the match. Got a bitch in the passenger seat with a bag. Little mama hit it once and she can't stop her laughing. And I swear I'm not drinking, but you won't believe me, cause the way a nigga finna crash it. And I buy mine in bulk, got an ounce of that hook. Now I'm about to break this hoe down and smash it. My lighter flick, my blunt is lit. My team legit, my nigga. My weed is great, nah it ain't laced, that's how it hit, my nigga. I'm from the twin, same hood, same friends, that's if you're looking for me. But if them laws looking for me, that's a different story. Ayy, fuck man, it's been a long day, but I know that shit gon' pay. Till then, to help ease the stress, I take another shot of this Bombay. Find a chick that I can bring home, then I'ma eat her up, that's an entree. She hot and ready like Lil Caesar, so it's dicks out for Harambe. Fucking right, I'm still throw, bitch. Still reppin' that Rose Rich. Still stuntin' on fuck niggas, and I don't condone no hoe shit. Still pulling up to Travis Park with a basketball in a road split. Left the city for a little bit, hit the military, got focused. Came back 3 years later, y'all fuck boys ain't no shit. What the fuck was y'all niggas doing in the meantime is what I don't get. But all the homies that held it down, in circus time, shit, we about to climb. So bring the perp in to raise the curtains. I hit them lights cause we about to shine. Like diamonds in the teeth of a southerner. We keep it real so them real niggas fuck with us. You getting money in my city, it's because of us. We getting bands, motherfucker, better run it up. I'm pit bull and I'm coming at your jugular. Yeah, I'm a dog, no leash, no muzzler. A motherfucker, man, fuck it, I need a smoke break. Hi, kill these niggas, bro.
This one's for the real niggas and the bad bitches that the cash getting while they heavy hash twisting. Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone, but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest pen verse and it blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beeps like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis, keep grab their feet. Hell yeah, make them toe touch. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the biomass, flower, no lotus. I can't even think how many trees when it's smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuck, you'll need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell and make your fucking chest open. That's how we doin' the rich. You gon' off for one, I smoke two just for kicks. Fuck us subliminal, why is it killing you niggas? Get mad knowing that the shoe fits. You know. So gon' start the shirts and I smoke with transition. Get lifted to heaven, no worries, no issues when we bring the letters. My niggas and women in the smoker section. Hi.
Blurry when that happened. Hold on. Let me do that again. Hold on. Let me do that again. Yo, yo, yo. What's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gaptooth Gainz, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Go ahead, hit that like button for me as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed because we going up. We on our way to 15K, so if you want to help us get there, just tap that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. But gang, we are live. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning. Shout out to everybody in the building. You could have been anywhere else on the planet, but you chose to be here. And I don't take that lightly because as we know, time is the most important asset we have at our disposal. And if you're spending your time with Gaptooth Gainz, hey man, it's a beautiful thing. So shout out to y'all in the building. Round of applause for y'all in the building. We got a dope show lined up, gang. It's gonna be some laughs. We gonna talk some seriousness. You know what I'm saying? Over at Gaptooth Gainz, we gonna get to the BS. We gonna sort things out. But we also gonna have a chuckle or two. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my sexy chocolate ladies in the building.
Sexy chocolate.
Shout out to y'all, gang. Fellas, shout out to all my Gaptooth gainers in the building where we getting them gains, cause you know you can't have the Gaptooth without the gains, baby. Shout out to y'all.
Oh, Hercules.
And last but not least, shout out to just everybody in the building letting that soul glow. Because when you let that soul glow, it shines oh so silky smooth.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul, baby, feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow.
Gotta let that soul glow. So before we get into it, man, we're going to shout out everybody in the building right now. I see 10 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in. Shout out to my boy Reaction Command Center in the building. Shout out to you, gang. You dig. My boy Asad Marley in the building. What's good to you, bro? Hold on. Let me read these chats. I see Sharp 33 in the building. What's good with you, gang? It says, bro, do you get your money from Super Chat? Is Cash App better? Yeah, gang. So honestly, it's like, you know, I don't tell people how to donate. You choose what you want, but the super chats, you know, they come out with the YouTube check, right? So YouTube pays you once a month. So when you super chat, and I do appreciate every super chat, gang, you know, YouTube, they gonna take their 30%. And then I don't get access to that until the next month. You know what I'm saying? But with Cash App, you know, it's more immediate. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, gang, however you choose to bless your boy, I don't do no discrimination. I appreciate everything. And you don't even have to do it if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? That's whatever's on your heart, bro. You do that. And I appreciate you for that, bro. I appreciate that. And shout out to all my people in the building, gang. We got a couple of things on the docket, man. So first up, we got Bonnie and Clyde back together, y'all. We got Chrisean Rock and Blueface whooping some Negroes out in the street. Now, if y'all haven't been keeping up with the timeline, you know, those two had separated for a good while. It looked like Chrisean Rock was on her boxing journey, you know what I'm saying? And it looks like she putting that journey to good use because she was giving that girl the mink special, y'all. But they had separated for a while. Blueface had got with this new chick. She's currently pregnant. And I heard a story that I guess Chrisean popped up at their baby shower with a knife and tried to do that girl in or something. Things get crazy when them two get together, okay? I honestly feel like them two don't need to be together because, you know, it just feels like a Bonnie and Clyde relationship. But nevertheless, man, we are dropping into the first reaction zone. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that hype button. Make sure you hit that Cash App. And make sure you hit that super chat, gang. Let's get into it. Yes. Boom. You know, we live with it. Oh, yeah. And before we get into it, so usually, gang, you know, I don't have commercials on it because I pay for YouTube Premium. But if you heard a couple lives ago, you know, your boy had been out of work for like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So I had to let the premium go for this month. But we are, you know, we getting into it, gang. So we might experience some commercials. I apologize for that in advance. But we going to rock out regardless, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's rock out.
What?
Tuck your little
You supposed to.
Exactly.
So don't do that.
I appreciate the acknowledgement. Thanks. The camera's right here. Yes.
Who the fuck is that?
No one. It's the mailman.
Open the fuck door.
It's the mailman. What am I in the way?
Trying to talk shit to me, nigga.
What am I in the way?
You should look at energy when a bitch your door. Fuck you talking about? Fuck you talking about? Fuck Goofy? Like who you talking to?
Like I said, this is why I'm telling the chat.
That's cool.
Get all of this.
Sub up, chat. Sub up, chat.
There you go. That's more fun like it.
Hold up. Shout out to, hold on, man. I'm assuming that's my boy, Side Marley, gang. Shout out to you, bro. Fam just blessed your boy's game with 15 down in the Cash App, bro. And thank you, bro. Hey, man. Y'all trying to get your boy emotional, man. Y'all better chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm Gaptooth gangster. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do my thug dizzy, bro. But man, bro, I've been receiving just so much love from just my people, gang. And I really appreciate that, bro. Like, don't ever think I take that shit lightly, man. If you ever send even just $1, bro, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who hit that like button, who hit that hype button, and everybody that just comes in and rock with your boy, man. It's really humbling, man, and I don't take that lightly, bro. Thank you. I really appreciate you, gang. Thank you. Let's keep rocking.
That's more like it.
Fuck out of here. Weird ass shit, bro. You're a fucked up person.
I've been fit.
Congratulations.
Fuck.
We can get like that.
You acting like you wasn't one of them outside the door waiting.
I ain't never sat on that mother knocking on that bitch. A bitch back shower day. Who the fuck what the fuck is you talking about? That's some desperate shit. Or online popping to talk about a nigga, a murderer, and this much more, and popping his booty hole and waiting for him.
All of that.
Oh yeah, but not waiting outside of your motherfucking house. Yeah, one time and then never. After that I did it. After that I did it.
Well, look how much of a hypocrite you are.
I didn't hurt my kid,
Look
so I
how
don't give
much a hypocrite
the fuck. Look how much of a hypocrite you are. What are you talking about?
Oh, he in love with her, but I'm fingering his ass and licking his ass. So you just said the same thing you said in the next one, and you did that.
And you popped back with her.
And I'm still right back here with you.
You're a murderer, right?
Fam, let me say this out the gate. I wasn't even supposed to be talking about Blueface and Chrisean today, but earlier I was working on a completely different story. You see, a New Orleans woman say her fiance has been missing for almost 3 weeks. She started posting surveillance footage, briefly went live, and publicly accused members of his own family as being responsible. Matter of fact, I'ma just say it, his own nephews. And of course, once that hit social media, the rumors started flying about why. I even came across claims involving life insurance policy or life insurance money, but none of that has been verified. So I'm not putting that on anybody as a fact. Instead, I took it a step further. I reached out directly to the woman because she's been tagging news stations. Some even tagged me, asking for attention on her fiance's disappearance. I want to give her an opportunity to speak, provide more information, and make sure when I bring the story to y'all, I'm giving you exactly what's known, not just what's in the internet. But while doing all that, I looked at my timeline. Blueface and Chrisean is back at it. And at this time, this ain't just a regular internet drama. We got an altercation caught on camera. We got chaos surrounding Blueface's pregnant baby mother and her baby shower. Chrisean reportedly pulling up the Blueface house the same day. The pregnant woman is seen with a knife during the confrontation. Then you got Chrisean making extreme, serious allegations.
Now, we got to understand the psychology of a person like Chrisean, right? She got this fool Blueface tatted on her neck, on the side of her face. Y'all know she got the missing tooth and stuff, right? She had like a little image of Blueface's face put on one of the retainer tooths that she had. This woman is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs about Blueface. And honestly, y'all know it's me. I'm Gaptooth Gainz. I'm going to tell the truth. I feel like their relationships is legitly a pimp and hoe relationship, and she's the bottom. That's why she can pull up to him and his new baby mama, and she can be like,
"Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis."
You know what I'm saying? Like she's David Ruffin, and the rest of the baby mamas are just the Temptations. You know what I'm saying? So when it's crazy, bro. How does Blueface get away with this? All of these women got to be crazy. Her, the one that looked like Stewie Griffin with a wig, the new baby mama. All of these women are just broken women who messing with a broken ninja who got a lot of money. That's as best as I can sum this up. But when I seen the video of them fighting, because he probably can't show the whole video, bro. It was crazy, man. You see Blueface get dropped. Like it's wild.
About Blueface just a day earlier. And on top of that, everything we know publicly surrounding these two, sometimes I try to stay away from these circus type stories because I'd rather give y'all something with real context behind it. But at some point, this stops being entertainment because they playing with situations that could turn into criminal charges. Somebody getting seriously hurt or somebody losing their life. And the craziest part, the chaos is content now. There's been reports that that same baby shower had a shootout involving Blueface and his entourage. Not to mention, after that fight Chrisean had outside the baby shower, people point out that Blueface kicked this woman. That's assault caught on camera. I'm not here to put the police on y'all people. When y'all putting the police on yourself on the internet, man, we here to report it. So today, I'm not going to waste too much time on this intro. We're going to run this Chrisean and Blueface story while giving this woman from New Orleans some time to speak and respond. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it.
A few months ago, I realized I was probably overpaying for car insurance. Like every year, it just kept going up and up. And I never really questioned it. The insurance company count on that. Most people just count on me or click the link that's in my description. You'll answer a few quick questions. Car, zip code, basic info like that.
On the Maybach, it look like.
For real, before you kill my confidence, before I will like what? I will kill you. I, like what? Like I said that, but I'm just saying it out of anger, bro. I never kill nobody. Okay.
No, hold on. We got to go back because clearly we missed all right, boom.
Description right now. Check your rates and see how much you could be saving. Now check out on the next one. Let's get to this video.
No, like before you kill me, for real, before you kill my confidence, before I will like what? I will kill you. I, like what? Like I.
Huh?
With the smut that's on your name surrounding being the setup queen, I wouldn't be saying nothing like this in recent times. Now when they think you really plucked your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep rocking.
I said that, but I'm just saying it out of anger, bro. I never kill nobody. Oh, he a Crip, right? He had bodies, bro. Like on schoolyard, he has bodies. I think when a person have like a list of people they probably murdered, they're soulless. So they can't differentiate evil from evil. Like evil, like if you're a killer, you look at everything like you're invincible. You're numb to emotions. You're not like. And I'm.
How do you know how a killer feels like, huh? Huh? I feel like birds of a feather flock together, and if he got bodies, then baby, you got bodies, y'all. Like, and I really think that's what the Jesus flip was about, because y'all remember she made the big Jesus flip after basically it was revealed that, and well, I mean, it's very apparent that all that alcoholism during her pregnancy, a baby daddy mysteriously coming up missing. People were looking at you crazy because you was out here moving crazy, and the way you just set your child up for failure, you are crazy, you know? But you made the Jesus flip, and then you got everybody out here saying,
Oh, little tank.
but deep down inside, we know you a demon. I've heard the stories about you, Chrisean. I know you like that. Matter of fact, let me shut my mouth before she sends somebody and get me gone. You know what I'm saying?
I only tell y'all this because y'all thinking like, oh, like she's going back. No, I just understand this person, like this individual person.
Now at this point, fam, most of us already know about Chrisean Rock and Blueface. But for anybody who don't, give me about 60 seconds. Blueface is a Los Angeles rapper who blew up around 2018 with Tatiana.
Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down. Pick it up, now break that shit.
Eventually, that became one of the biggest songs coming out the West Coast and viral at the time. Chrisean Rock came into the picture a little differently. Around 2020, Blueface had his reality show experiment, Blue Girls Club, where several women stayed at his house and competed for attention and opportunities. That's where Chrisean really started becoming attached to Blueface publicly. And from the beginning, the relationship was chaotic. Chrisean became one of the standout personalities from the show, pursued music herself, and eventually the relationship became romantic. But what really made them famous together wasn't necessarily the music. It was the dysfunction, breakups, makeups, public arguments, arrests, physical altercations, social media live streams, tattoos, and eventually a child together. Their relationship became its own form of entertainment, eventually leading to Zeus Network, Crazy in Love, where millions of people watch their problems play out publicly. And that's important to understand, because years later, even after everything they've been through, we still watching the same cycle play out, except now, the stakes appear to be a whole lot higher. Now, Blueface's new girlfriend and expecting mother of his child is a digital creator and influencer, Nevia Akira. The couple announced in February of 2026 that they are expecting a baby boy named Solar Porter, making Blueface's fourth child. The same day that Chrisean Rock had made those viral claims about Blueface allegedly having bodies that you heard at the very beginning, August 16, 2026, Nevia was having.
Now, as a woman, right? Women, ladies, if you in the chat, holla if you hit me. How crazy do you have to be to know that Blueface got a baby mama like Chrisean Rock? And you just like, all right, well, you know, he can nut at me too. Like, what is, you know, what is up with that? What in your crazy mind would make you think that you wouldn't sooner or later fall victim to the hands of Chrisean Rock? Because we got to understand, she done put hands on Blue. She done put hands on his mama. She done put hands on his sister. I bet if the Grim Reaper was behind her tomorrow, like, yeah, I got to take your soul, baby. It's time for you to go. She'd be like, what? Oh, you're not going to take my soul. That's not for you to do. You know what I'm saying? Because she from Baltimore. You. Nah, man. She be beating up everybody. Why would you think as the next baby mama she wouldn't put hands on you? She put hands on his old baby mama. She is crazy. You know what I'm saying? She need, I'm glad she boxing now. Like, she really need to stick with it because she was born to fight. And for you to think you just going to come and have just a cool, little, peaceful, little, you know, powwow with, nah, baby, you set yourself up for failure.
And you know this, man.
Having her baby shower. And earlier in the day, Chrisean Rock showed up at the crib.
The camera's right here. Yes.
Who is that?
No, it's the mailman.
Open the door.
It's the mailman.
Or you being disrespectful?
No, it was the mailman.
How is it?
Nobody out there.
How is it the mailman? How?
See?
You're lame.
Nobody there, I'm telling you.
But who are you just talking to?
Nobody.
Where's my phone?
This bitch is lightning fast.
What? I got something.
Go, good.
Get that off me. Get that the fuck off me.
I'm kidding.
You being disrespectful to me?
No.
You being disrespectful?
I'm sorry, no mail.
Like, my bad, y'all. Why y'all ain't tell me it was blurry like that?
No, who was that?
Let me see if I can update.
What is going here?
I don't know.
On my day, bitch? Are you for real?
No.
I will go to jail. On my mama, I will. I will slice up. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. No, hell no. Stop playing with me. Get fucking ready. We're not doing that. Go get ready right now. What's up with this? Disgusting. You're a disgusting human being. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. That ain't even cool. That's not even.
Child, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna end right now.
That's not even.
Hold on, is it choppy now? Y'all let me know. Should I drop the quality again? Was it smooth earlier? I feel like I should drop it back. I feel like that's probably what it was.
It's slightly cool.
You guys aren't even get into the sub go.
Is this what you wanted?
Messy. No.
Is this what you wanted?
No,
On my day, this is what you wanted?
No.
Oh no, it
Is she
isn't
still
even
out
that.
there?
Okay,
No.
my bad. I'm gonna stop fucking with it. We gonna finish it.
Ain't no shush. I don't give a. You got what you wanted?
No.
Said you be popping your butthole and everything. You went back to go fuck her some more. Said you were murdering this and that and more.
What? What are you talking about? You like your butt cracked open and ate. Like, what are you talking about? You are a different type of...
Yo. What did she just say? He like his what done to Whoozy Housey? Nuh-uh. Run it back.
What? What are you talking about? You like your butt cracked open and ate. Like, what are you talking about?
What the hell is even that?
Blueface gonna put hands on you, Chrisean. He gonna do you like Money Mike.
Don't be sorry, oh, be careful.
I swear to God. What? Look, fellas, we gotta talk, okay? Because I don't discriminate, all right? Whatever you like to do, my opinion don't got no dominion on what you got going on, all right? I enjoy me some Mr. Nasty time.
Feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time.
But like your backside cracked open and ate is wild. And Chrisean looked like she get pit bull style in there. She looked like she's willing to do it. This is just a hot ass mess, y'all. We need to bathe in the blood of the lamb because this is everybody go to church this Sunday. I'm not playing. This is just demonic. This is crazy.
You are a different type of nigga. Then you be trying to play these roles like you should, like.
Shout out to Fat Caesar because I should have just hit that button off the rip. He like giving that gumdrop button up.
No, not the buttons. Not that gumdrop button.
And shout out to Thomas Hill in the building, gang. I see you. Shout out to all my people in the building, man. Well, let's keep rocking.
Superior or something. Like, yo, you just Jonathan, bro. Like, what? Like, if I keep it a buck, I keep it a whole buck. Bro, I'm telling you, he mad because I don't want to get with his program.
You went back and fucked on her. You came back just at this timing of the fucking day, 4:31, and she feel comfortable enough to knock on this door.
Oh, that's the church? No, that's not what I want.
How isn't this what you want? Why are you standing at the door laughing and shit? Like, that shit's just funny. That's embarrassing.
I thought it was the mailman.
You know it's not no fucking mailman. You know it's not. It's cool.
You look so pretty.
Trust me, it's cool.
Can you put the knife down?
Fellas, we all know when your lady say, it's cool, it is everything but cool. It is 150 degrees Texas style. It is desert time. She about to make his life living hell once that baby drop, dog. And you signed up for that, Blueface, you know? When you live in dysfunctional shit happens, gang. But his baby mama is very vexed because she can tell that she's Otis Williams. You know what I'm saying? She can tell that Chrisean Rock is David Ruffin. And she don't like that. But I'm sorry, baby, it is what it is.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
It just is what it is.
No, it's cool. Because I can't really do much. I'm pregnant, so I will defend myself by stabbing the bitch. It's cool.
Here, she don't need the mic. We about to end. The chat ain't subbing up enough for this type of shit.
He said the chat ain't subbed up enough for this type of shit, so he ended the live. But later that evening, it seemed that Blueface had met up with Chrisean at the baby shower.
Your ass out the fuck hard. Come bitch. Take the nigga. No. Nah, they
Come
just
like
turned
this,
him
take him
in all
out.
day. I can't even put my hands on
No, take them out. I need them. They charged.
He just turned my mother and everything. No. Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't care. I need a restraining order on this. I don't give a fuck. And look at you. And dumbass, like I said, a retarded man. Retarded motherfucker man. I can't do shit. I got 2 kids. I can't do shit. Well, I'm stressed, Monique. I'm stressed. What can I?
And that is wrong, you know. She's pregnant right now. She is very visibly pregnant. She don't need no stress, you know. For Chrisean Rock to bring her funky ass up to that baby shower, she's wrong for that. But at the same time, baby, this is what you signed up for when you sat up there and let Blueface bust you down like a Tatiana. You know? Like, we can't just talk about the fruit. We got to get to the root of the problem. And at the root of it, you chose this. So for any ladies listening in my chat right now, peace and blessings to you. I love y'all. Please be safe in your travels. And understand that you choose the type of father your child is going to have before y'all even lay down and have the baby. You know? Stevie Wonder could see that Blueface was living in destruction and disarray way before you ever came along, baby. So to think that you was coming through with the magic cookie, you out your mind. And you can't flip it. You can't be like, you lying ass bitch. Because ain't nobody lied to you about the lifestyle you got to live now, baby. You got to see that in HD on Zeus Network, you know? But let's keep rocking.
And the crazy part, you know, them folks still recording that little woman while she going through that, clearly saying she's stressed for some kick. Knowing none of those proceeds probably going to her. And those people in the back, we don't know if that was her people or if that was Blueface people. But what we do know, her having a baby shower, 9 times out of 10, her people attended as well, which probably is what led up to the situation we about to talk about towards the end of the night, leaving the baby shower. After the baby shower in Hollywood, towards the end, Chrisean gets into a fight. According to authorities, it was at least 100 people out there, and a lot of them was fighting. Chrisean fights a woman that we gotta assume was there in defense for Nivea. I can't show the entirety of that fight due to YouTube guidelines, but Chrisean training and boxing definitely showed in this video. But towards the end, it depicted what it appears to be Blueface kicking this young woman that Chrisean was fighting as she fell to the ground.
And I'm telling y'all, like, I know he can't show the full fight, but take some time, go to Instagram and see just how Chrisean was mixing this girl up. In the beginning, it looked like the girl was getting with her. You know what I'm saying? They was popping it crazy. It looked like she got off a couple hits, and then she started talking crazy. But Chrisean turned up and was like,
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
And proceeded to beat that woman down. Had her head all against the side of the tire of the car. Bam, bam, bam. I mean, it was bad, y'all. Whew. If I was a woman, me personally, I'm not fighting Chrisean. You getting pepper sprayed. You getting the Charleston White treatment. That's what you getting. You pit bull.
And show the entirety, but here's a screenshot. On top of that, allegedly shots went off. According to authorities, at least 7.
Ooh.
15 footage correction, Hollywood units. Additional shooting calls 1628 North Cahuenga and 1617 North Cahuenga. Units to respond, identify. FP30, can you repeat the addresses? 6FP30, 1628 North Cahuenga and 1617 North Cahuenga. For 1628, there was approximately 100 people fist fighting in front of that location, and then shots were heard. You can go ahead and show me code section for protocol. 6FP30, Roger. 6FP30, code 61628 North Cahuenga.
Just canvassing for possible casings. North Cahuenga from Selma to Hollywood.
What the fuck? What the fuck happened?
What I did? I do shit.
And there you have it, fam. Now, it's a lot of potential charges. As of now, because this information is so fresh, nothing has been said on both sides. And it's more developed, I'll keep you guys updated. But that was the latest of an LA rapper allegedly getting into a shootout at his baby mother's baby shower after allegedly having his other baby mother in attendance and even going with her the day of the baby shower. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then,
shout out to the family, man. Make sure I put that button on my way out, you dig? Whew. And man, let this be a lesson, you know? The buffoonery is at an all-time high, but 9 times out of 10, we choose the life we live, you dig? When she chose to lay down with Blueface and you know, and Blueface is on record saying, you know, he has had STDs before and that he don't go get checkups. He was like, I don't go get checkups, you know, I know my body, you know what I'm saying? Any ninja saying that, ladies, you should just tell that man,
shut up, bitch.
and don't risk your pH balance being thrown off, because that's trifling, you dig? But she chose that, so that's on her, man. And yeah, that's it for that one, man. Shout out to all my people in the building. Oh, I'm on delay. Hold on. Let me refresh this, gang. You dig? Hold on. I don't know what's up with this. I got my Ethernet my Ethernet cable connected, so I don't know why it's like, you know, that's the thing about going live, man. I'm gonna get a once I start my new gig tomorrow officially. So once my bread back up like that, man, I'll be sure to get a better a better laptop, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna work with what we got, man. Shout out to y'all in the building. But for the next one, gang, we are going to get into, okay, that's what we gonna do. All right. So for the next one, gang, I don't know if you're familiar with the Earn Your Leisure podcast, right? But they're basically like a finance-based podcast who they help you, you know, they talk about credit. I believe they have different people on who talk about, you know, just different ways to get a bag, essentially, you know. Earn Your Leisure, it's in the title, right? And they have this thing called the Invest Fest where, you know, I guess initially it was marketed as, you know, a thing for black owned businesses to get together and invest with each other, because as we know, in the black community, the dollar does not recycle. Okay, I think they say in the Asian community the dollar recycles like between 8 and 15 times. In the Hispanic community, the dollar recycles between like, I think like 5 to 6 times. In the white community, it's similar numbers, but in the black community, we spend with everybody, okay? We don't exclude, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can come into the black community, and as long as you cool, you can get some money with us, you dig? And this thing was marketed as a black investment thing where we can get together, you know, we can network, and people can come and invest in black owned businesses. Fast forward, I guess they feel like they're better than the chitlin circuit now, because we all know when things pop off in the black community, it goes global, okay? A lot of people bring their artists and try to break them in the black community first, because if we rock with you, then the world rock with you, you dig? But now since they're getting bigger and growing, they're acting like it was never intended to be a black only thing and doubling down saying, well, you know, why would I market just to black people so y'all can break me, huh? And things of that nature. And people are just looking at them like, you lying ass bitch. So they're receiving a lot of backlash for it, you dig? But we are going to be dropping into a reaction zone. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that hype button. Make sure you hit that Cash App. And make sure you hit that super chat, gang. Let's rock.
some of the dumbest things I've seen online even before the event. Somebody was like, we have events like this every single week in Atlanta. You're an idiot for saying that. You never did it. But I'm not even on the black thing no more. I never was on the black thing. Not a black event. Like, what do you mean? Like, you think I'm gonna cater just to black people just to get torn down by black people? You out of your mind. There's gonna be even more white people next year, and Spanish and the Filipinos, of course. Like, I'm done. It's been real. There's gonna be even more white people next year, and Spanish and the Filipinos, of course. Like, I'm done. It's been real.
This is one big fool. You're watching the guys from Earn Your Leisure claiming they never made the event for black people and they're going to have more of everybody else because they don't want black people to be their audience anymore. He went on and on, basically telling black people Earn Your Leisure wasn't for black people and their conference wasn't for black people, and says it's black people that placed his label on them they didn't ask for. And let me tell you, I absolutely love this for them. Yeah, I love it. Go ahead and tell the truth. Yeah, say it with your chest. Tell us how you really feel after you used black people to build your internet podcast up, talking to, interviewing, and gaining clout off black entrepreneurs and professionals, after you use black people to get on black TV networks and the Black Effect Podcast Network. After you went to Black Atlanta and popped off your conference promoting to black people and made millions of dollars off black men and black women. You made millions. And now you're telling the same black people that you're going to replace them with Asians, Latinos, and white people? First off, to even think that white people and these other folks will take you seriously anyway, especially after exposing yourself and being excommunicated, because if you ain't know it yet, you are absolutely finished at this point. Finito, it's over. You are 100% done. I highly doubt Atlanta will embrace you after all this disrespect. And if they do, or if black people in general fool with you after this, then they deserve to be used, abused, and scammed by you.
Well, I don't know, because as y'all know, I did that story on the rise and fall of Derrick Jackson. And after he got exposed for basically being everything he warned black women not to, fall victim to, he still got a pretty big following and a pretty big fan base. And I do believe he is in Atlanta, So, I don't know. But especially with people like this, I think it's a little different. Derrick Jackson never really scorned the black community. He never really, but these fools are trying to make it seem like they bigger than a program. And one thing you will quickly learn, my guy, is that if you got put on with us, we can easily put you off, because nobody likes disloyalty, no matter who it's coming from. You see dudes like Myron from Fresh and Fit and all of them, and Brandon Rage Batum Tatum. And you can see dudes like Nick Fuentes and other Caucasian supremacists easily look down on them because they know y'all ain't loyal to your own people. So why would I believe you're going to be loyal to me? So you can peddle your business, but if your major fan base is black folks, the plug is pulled, gang. Let's see you swim, let's see a fish swim out of water. Let's see it.
Because it's really nothing else to discuss but how we ain't fooling with you no more. That's it. I'm about to break this clip down. I do want y'all to go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Make sure you have your notifications set to all so that you never miss one of my uploads. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Some of the dumbest things I've seen online even before the event. Somebody was like, we have events like this every single week in Atlanta. You're an idiot for saying that. You never.
Oh, so now you're an idiot if you said Atlanta hosts financial events all the time. Unfortunately for you, calling people idiots doesn't make it untrue. They have tech conferences and countless finance and business summits all the time. Been going on for years at this point, without you. Look, I hate to break it to you, but you're just not that special. This guy came from wherever he came from, acting like everybody's stupid or something down south, as if nothing was invented until he showed up. Like, stop it. Atlanta was doing this before y'all, and will keep doing it after.
But I'm not even on the black thing no more. I never was on the black thing.
Straight up lie. You can clearly look at all their content, all their interviews, and quit.
And he said it out of his own goofy ass mouth, because he let it slip. And I'm not on the black thing anymore. I was never on the black thing. No, you said it the first time. You're not on it anymore because you feel like you got to a height where you can't be touched. And I'm going to let you know, Clayton Bigsby, this is how you sounded.
I'm gonna make this clear. I'm in no way, shape, or form involved in any negative.
But you got to understand, bro, excommunication in the black community is very detrimental to your business when it comes to these dollars. You can look up some of these videos with a certain Asian businesses and certain communities. Since the boycott, they've been shut down. When black folks feel offended, we gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't doing nothing that others in Atlanta ain't doing. It's the Black Mecca gang. There's a lot of finances. Man, you can ride through some of them black neighborhoods in Atlanta and all on the street, because you know ninjas be parking on the street. You gonna see nothing but Mercedes, BMW, Maserati. So it'll make a Caucasian racist sick, bro. It'll make a hater throw up. Just the bouginess that is Atlanta. And I love it. I love to see my people shine. You know what I'm saying? But to think that you're a big fish in a small pond, that's not the case, my guy. You take that shit to bumfuck Egypt. Let's keep rocking.
Identify their target audience. It's been black people. And because they targeted black people, they gained more opportunities to engage and essentially target more black people. You can't say you're not targeting black people while also on a black TV network, Revolt TV, or the Black Podcast Network with the word black in it. It's called the Black Effect Podcast Network.
Whoa. What's that?
Got a commercial.
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Like, really?
Not a black event. Because I seen somebody else that said that, like, it was white people. Yeah, they're qualified to be there. Like, what do you mean? Like, you think I'm going to cater just to black people just to get torn down by black people? You out of your mind. There's going to be even more white people next year. And Spanish and the Filipinos, of course. Like, I'm done.
Let me make it better for you. How about next year, you take all this baby bop bimbo babble to a stage in Idaho or Utah? Yeah, that would be so nice. Oh no, I got a better idea. How about you go to Vermont or New Hampshire? Oh, no. Here's a better one. How about you take that bibbity baby bop bimbo babble to Maine? Yeah, Maine. You can't get no better than that. For one, it's beautiful like a lot of places in this beautiful country. You can get some fresh lobster up there, you know, the real deal. So yeah, don't go to a city with a bunch of black people in it. Next year, we need to see you in Maine. Yeah, Maine. Maine is number one on the list, hands down. And don't worry, I'll send out that memorandum to all the blacks so they fully understand the new program. Yeah, I'll let them know.
I'm done. It's been real. Yeah. Well, yeah. For what? The only thing you're gonna do is criticize it and tear it down. And not pay and want to get it for free anyway.
Hold on. InvestFest sold over 31,000 tickets. That's not free. That's not a handout. That's people paying to be there. From my understanding, like $300 a ticket. So which is it?
$300 a ticket, and y'all sold 31,000. But people, boy.
Shut the fuck, shut. Did I say no? Oh shit, say it again, say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
Now y'all know me, dog. I come in the name of Jesus.
I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
And the devil is a liar.
The devil is a motherfucking liar. So you know I ain't worried, biatch.
So y'all probably know this already because I've said it already, and I wasn't lying when I said it. I failed math a lot, right? My grandma was a math teacher, and I had her for summer school and still had to cheat on my test, all right? But even though my math isn't the best, I know $300 a ticket, 31,000 sold. That's a lot of support. Vast majority black people, at least 90% of that black people, for you to even fix your lips to try to disparage us like we didn't show up and show out. And the thing is, nobody said you couldn't put together another event that's more inclusive. But it's okay for us to have something for us sometimes. And even if you wanted to open up and rebrand it, you could have been honest with your audience. But for you to come out and act like you didn't just really do that? Yeah, dog. You's a bitch. Shut up.
Shut up! You better keep your goddamn mouth shut!
Are these broke freeloaders sneaking in, or are these paying customers whose money funded you? You can't tell everybody you sold record tickets, millions and millions of dollars worth, and then turn around and talk crazy to the same people who paid for your success. Nah, you don't get to brag about these numbers when it's convenient and dismiss the people behind those numbers when it's not.
Rashad, if black people built this, we can't turn backs on black people. People all inclusive. People put labels on you that you yourself didn't put on yourself.
You put the label on yourself, signing a deal with a company called the Black Effect Podcast Network. Yeah, you put a label on yourself, interviewing black people, speaking on black folks and black financial issues, specifically to gain that audience. You did that. You. Nobody.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Because my boy Pookie Nose just hit me down in the chat with some math. Shout out to you, gang. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. 9,300,000. Not including vendors, parking, food. Bruh.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And you got the nerve to fix your funky ass lips to say ninjas want to. You see that? Niggas is getting too greedy. That's what that is. You're a despicable person, my guy. Is it? Think about that, y'all. This man literally made life-changing money in one event and got the.
You fucking income fucking poop.
It is what it is. I'm glad you showing your hand, though. I'm glad you revealing that. Because I guarantee you them numbers ain't going to look like that ever again. I bet you that. But let's keep rocking.
It's categorized you did it. So basically what you're telling everybody is you use black people to come up talking about black wealth and generational wealth and all these other scammy buzzwords, black this and black that. And now you're mad the same community you built your whole brand around is holding you to a standard, holding you accountable.
Oh, we never called it the Black Investment Conference. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. It's not a black financial literacy conference. It's a business conference. It's one of the biggest business conferences in the world. Because that's how they minimize you also. Oh, this is one of the biggest black finance. No, what are you talking about? It's not a financial literacy conference. It's a business investing conference. It's not a black financial literacy investment community-based organization. No, don't compare it to any, no disrespect. It's not the NAACP community give back charity no, it's not.
Well, I can't tell what it is because it was looking like the hookup conference the way y'all promoted it to black women, that rich men will be there, for them to date and get resources from. That's what was promoted ahead of your own conference. When a legitimate business conference should be promoting real resources and financial tools, not a single ladies' lounge full of desperate 30 and 40-year-old women searching for a trick.
It's not funny when you still living in your mom's house at 35 years old. Joke's on you.
Jokes on who? Because most millennials in the South moved out at 18. Some of them before. That's the culture. The living in your mama's basement wasn't a whole thing in the South. All I know is he really showed his true colors. We clearly see what they're all about, and people should move accordingly. A lot of folks are saying this is...
And we ain't even got basements in the South. This dude stinks.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Just talking out the side of his neck. And that's the problem with some Negroes. You get a little bit of money and think you too good for the program. But I can't wait for the fall. Watch. We gonna all be gathered around here again in a couple months to a year, and we gonna be talking about how his next event tanked. But hey, man, it's coming. Touch somebody and say it's coming.
This is the beginning of the end for them, but I think the beginning of the end was going on New York City radio, talking trash about the city of Atlanta, when you're hosting an event there, using the people in the metro to build your event up, then get mad that the local government didn't give you money that you thought you deserved just by existing. Yeah, you're mad you couldn't get Delta Arthur Blank and Coca-Cola to give you money. Tried to low-key cry racism on the Breakfast Club. Nah, the jig is up. And you're about to be big mad when you realize the hole you just made for yourself because now you're pushing black people away, not realizing you need the cosign from black people before getting the cosign from these other people. Newsflash, Arthur Blank not messing with you if you don't have the support of black people because it's the black people that tell him what's popping in that market. Yes, you need the culture, and the culture is Black America, especially in a black market. We're the ones that's gonna tell you if you're cool or not, and if you're not cool, they ain't messing with you. You gotta be certified first. You know, you gotta have your paperwork. And if you don't have that paperwork, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna be worthless. If they see you didn't get the cosign and the black people not messing with you, then you're not worth the investment because you don't even have an audience. You're at odds with the audience, which means your value no longer exists. Corporations don't sponsor events for the event itself. They sponsor reach. They sponsor.
And think about that, right? Because when his next event tanks, they're going to look at this. We live in a very what have you done for me lately type of world, right? So if you would have been kept like just rocking with the black folks, rocking with the black community, galvanizing damn near $10 million, and the event was only going to get bigger. You could go to serious vendors, corporations, sponsors, and get more money. When they see, yo, y'all pulling in this much on your own, okay, bet, we want to invest. And people wouldn't have faulted you for creating some type of other event that's, you know, more inclusive. But to really just turn your nose up at us, show your funky ass.
Stupid bitch.
You out your mind, gang. You really just shot yourself in the foot and you don't even realize it. But it's cool. What's that saying? A fool and his money will soon depart. Yeah, fool.
Sponsor influence. They sponsor an audience they can sell to. So the second black people stop co-signing you, you're nothing to them. How this is all set up, Arthur Blank and Coca-Cola won't just see you as some financial education platform. Who are you selling the platform to? You're worth nothing to them if you're just a guy with a stage and no crowd. You need the support of the same black people to convince them you're worth a check. See, without that cosign, you're not an investment. You're a liability. You're a charity case. Because
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Let me run a little bit. You know, Serena, just look at that. Lord have mercy, Jesus, Serena. Woo, girl. You got me wanting to pop up on a video like. Because that thing is thangin'. She thicker than the cold peanut butter, boy. Look at that. All right, let's keep rocking. You know, sorry, ladies. You know, I'm a man.
you're not an investment. You're a liability. You're a charity case because you're asking them for something and you can't give them anything back in return. And no, you can't talk down to the very community that is your business model and expect that model to keep working. Silly. That's not how any of this works. So like I said before, this is all wonderful. It's wonderful that you're telling the truth. You're exposing what you really believe. And since you're done with black people, I don't want to see your conference in any black city again. I order you to pick a city in Maine, Vermont, or Idaho. They have some really good potatoes in Idaho. So maybe y'all can host a baked potato business competition up there or something. That should do well with your target audience. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this mess below. Gotta send a special thank you to our sister, Mrs. Crow T. Shetty. I appreciate you for your support for the channel. Longtime supporter. You can
Shout out to Pink Book Lessons. This always has fire content, man. Make sure y'all go over there, like and subscribe, gang. And yeah, how do y'all feel about that one, man? It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of people who really do that. You know, we usually get at people of other complexions for that. You know, we call that the Post Malone syndrome. They come get put on in the black community, and then once they get, you know, at a certain status, they just go global, and it's like they discard us completely. And man, he gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the complexion for the protection. They ain't gonna pick him up like we picked him up. Ain't nobody gonna support. And that's what people always fail to neglect. When black people rock with you, gang, that's it. You can write your own ticket. You don't gotta go nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? But That fool will learn. He gonna learn. Shout out to all my people in the building. Before we get into this next one, I need to use the restroom because I had a large coffee this morning. You know what I'm saying? I am a caffeine junkie. So I'm going to let this music play for a little bit while I go ahead and, relieve the nozzle, man. And then we're going to get into the next reaction, gang. Holla if you hear me. But shout out to y'all, man. It's been great. Let's keep rocking. Hold on. I'm going to be right back.
Transition, man. Transition. It's been a long ass day. But I'ma still go for mine. I promise. I go straight for the motherfucking cash. Got a tank full of gas and the dude be the match. Got a bitch in the passenger seat with a bag. Little mama hit it once and she can't stop her laughing. And I swear I'm not drinking, but you won't believe me, cause the way a nigga finna crash it. And I buy mine in bulk, got an ounce of that hook. Now I'm about to break this hoe down and smash it. My lighter flick, my blunt is lit. My team legit, my nigga. My weed is great, nah it ain't laced. That's how it hit, my nigga. I'm from the twin, same hood, same friends. That's if you're looking for me. But if them laws looking for me, that's a different story. Ayy, fuck man, it's been a long day, but I know that shit gon' pay. Till then to help ease the stress, I take another shot of this Bombay. Find a chick that I can bring home, then I'ma eat her up, that's an entree. She hot and ready like Lil Caesar, so it's dicks out for Harambe. Fucking right, I'm still throw, bitch. Still reppin' that Rose Rich. Still stuntin' on fuck niggas, and I don't condone no hoe shit. Still pulling up to Travis Park with a basketball in a road split. Left the city for a little bit, hit the military, got focused. Came back 3 years later. Y'all fuck boys ain't no shit. What the fuck was y'all niggas doing in the meantime is what I don't get. But all the homies that held it down in circus time, shit, we about to climb. So bring the perp in to raise the curtains. I hit them lights, we about to shine. Like diamonds in the teeth of a southerner. We keep it real so them real niggas fuck with us. You getting money in my city, it's because of us. We getting bands, motherfucker, better run it up. I'm pit bull and I'm coming at your jugular. Yeah, I'm a dog, no leash, no muzzler. Motherfucker, man, fuck it, I need a smoke break. How you kill these niggas, bro?
This one's for the real niggas and the bad bitches that the cash getting while they heavy hash twisting. Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge, cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone, but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we the hottest kind of verse and they blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beats like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat, skis, keep grab their feet. Hell yeah, make them toe touch. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the biomass, flower, no lotus. I can't even think how many trees we done smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuss, you'll need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell and leave your fucking chest open. That's how we doin' the rich. You gon' off for one, I smoke two just for kicks. Fuck us up, blaming no why is it killing you niggas? Get mad knowing that the shoe fits. You know. So gon' start the shirts and I smoke a transition. Get lifted to heaven, no worries, no issues when we bring the letters. My niggas and women in the smoker section. Hi.
Ooh, all right. Excuse me. We are back at it, gang. Man. And yeah, bro, that last one was goofy. That's what homie was. But, these things are to be expected. And hey, it is what it is. But coming up next, gang, hold on. Let me make sure I'm good. I know when I be looking at the screen without it being on the screen, sometimes I get laggy. I'm going to refresh the screen real quick. And y'all let me know down in the chat how I'm looking, man. I just refreshed the screen. So after it gets level, put a 1 down in the chat if I'm good. Put a 2 down in the chat if I'm a little laggy or something, man. And we're going to get that corrected before we get into the next one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people in the building. Pookie Nose in the building. Fat Caesar. Man, Thomas Hill. I hope everybody having a great day, bro. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? If you at work right now, you know what I'm saying? Don't make sure you listen to me on the low, because sometimes I can say a little something wild and then your manager come around and be like,
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
you know what I'm saying? Now they got to take you to HR because they heard me going off on somebody and stuff, and I ain't trying to get you fired, gang. All right, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But man, shout out to everybody in the building. Okay, I got a bunch of ones in the building. Then we good, man. I love to see it. Shout out to y'all. And then this next one, yo, I haven't even watched this video. We getting a fresh reaction together. But the title of it is 50 Cent and G-Unit beat up Travis Scott. Now, I'm not even sure what this would even be about. I have no idea why this would even be in the bingo card for the day, but it is, and I am here for it wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why anybody would pick with 50 Cent. Even in his like chubby chipmunk phase, because you know 50 Cent done gained some weight in his older age. Do y'all remember that Super Bowl performance where he lifted himself up on a banner and did like a reverse pull up into the 50 Cent is still strong. 50 Cent used to do some boxing. 50 Cent would beat a ninja up. I don't know what the hell y'all was thinking, but we are going to be dropping into a reaction zone. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that hype button. Make sure you hit that Cash App. Make sure you hit that super chat, gang. Let's get into it.
What if I told you that one decision can completely change how the algorithm treats your content? Music.
YouTube. Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find, you know what? I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Ah, man, they got him, you guys. They finally got Travis Scott for all the nonsense and foolery he does every single time he's at a club. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, being out somewhere partying with Travis Scott actually sounds good, but in reality, it's a nightmare. Imagine you're at the club, you're sipping on something nice, maybe a bottle of Henny, maybe some 1942. The music is good, it's vibes around you, women around you, you're looking around, you catch eye contact with a nice little shorty. One thing leads to the other, you guys start dancing and whining and grinding on each other. The vibes are immaculate. And then you look to your left and you see this fuck nigga Travis Scott fucking moving around all weird in the club, throwing shit, spilling your drink on you. Next thing you know, the nigga comes up to you and starts growling and looking at you all weird. And now the girl you're dancing with looks at you and leaves, and now you have nothing. All because fucking Travis Scott cannot sit still. Now, you would think...
No, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I remember now that he's mentioning it, there was this video that went viral. Travis Scott's in the club with this DJ, right? And you know, DJ equipment be very expensive, man. Them turntables and all the mixers and all that stuff ain't cheap, gang. And this fool is up here slapping the hell out of homie laptop, like trying to break this ninja. And you can see it on the DJ's face. He's like, stop, please stop. Please. You know what I'm saying? But he too scared to say something because it's Travis Scott. But don't nobody like a ninja that's just doing too damn much. Nigga, we in the club. It's beautiful women in here. You know what I'm saying? I smell good. I'm rocking Backlach. I look lovely. Man, we trying to dance with these house. We ain't trying to be taking care of no ADHD kids. You need to take your Ritalin, homie. You tripping.
After getting punked by Tory Lanez, y'all remember when Tory Lanez told Travis Scott, bro, are we fighting or are we squashing this beef?
I said what I said. If you felt the way and you want to handle it the way you want to handle it, that's why we here right now. So I'm saying, what do you want to do, bro? Do you want to do? No. Are we apologizing or you want to shoot the fade, my nigga? Niggas want to fight. Like, everybody just get out of here.
Travis Scott is known for doing a little too much in social settings. The man absolutely has zero home training. He's been caught multiple times on stage talking to employees crazy.
No security touches a Travis Scott fan, bro. That's not how we rockin', bro. You don't fuck up my show, bro. Take your ass to the left. You fucking big earlobe, earring wearing fat motherfucker.
So this is the reputation Travis Scott has. Now, a couple weeks ago, it was reported that Travis Scott got into a scuffle out in New York City. Initially, when this story broke, It was basically Travis Scott and Jordan Clarkson getting kicked out from the club after throwing bottles. TMZ said a man was allegedly filming Travis Scott talking to another attendee inside the club when Travis eventually confronted him. Members of his entourage then started throwing bottles. Things escalated. Jordan Clarkson tried to get involved, and then both of them got kicked out. Now, 50 was also there that night at the club. People started to speculate, was this 50's way of trying to get revenge for Travis Scott being with his ex-girl? Well, turns out, according to Tony Yayo, it was Travis Scott just being Travis Scott once again. Now, Tony Yayo was on the Breakfast Club this morning, and he told us exactly what happened that night. Here's what he said.
You like Travis Scott?
He all right.
All right.
Why you ask that?
I was just wondering.
You know, there was a rumor that y'all roughed him up the other night.
I don't want to disclose that.
Okay.
Something did pop off.
Rough who up? Travis Scott at a party in New York.
Oh, that's weekend. What you came in and said. Okay.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna tell you right.
Tell us.
It's hilarious.
Please. Walking through the club. I don't know what Travis Scott is on, but I heard he been wilding, like throwing clothes out of Michael Rubin house and all kind of shit. Rumors going on, and he just told the wrong person, like, "Yo, you can't come through here. I'm drilling shit." Like, I guess he was on some gangster rapper shit, and niggas wasn't having it.
Was 50 performing while this happened?
No, he was coming.
Oh, he
off
was
stage.
coming through with y'all. Oh, y'all were coming off stage. 50 was coming off stage.
But it was like a light. It wasn't really nothing. It was just like
a little kerfuffle.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes rappers just get out of hand. They just think, yo, because I'm this person that I could talk to anybody the way I am. And we in New York, people ain't fanned out. Most of these niggas want to rob a rapper. So it's like, niggas ain't fanned out. Niggas ain't, and it was a little scuffle. Ain't nothing. Shout out to Travis Scott.
Was it random though?
So it sounds like he got the reality check he needed. You know, Travis Scott is from Houston, but he don't act like it, all right? Houston, Texas, the southwest side of Texas. We grow up and we taught to keep it player, keep it chill. We very throwback. You can hear it in the music. It's slowed and throwed. We like to take our time. We like to post up, chill. We like to, you know what I'm saying? We are very much so on a mellow vibe. This ninja act like the helmet kid back in PE. Y'all know the helmet kid. We all used to have a kid with the helmet. And I'm not discriminating against. I am just describing an archetype. Please, if anyone, you know, I don't, but we gonna get these jokes. Because this is the reality. I remember, let me take y'all back real quick. Hold on, let me take y'all back. I remember, and this is when I started failing out of football in what? 9th grade, 10th grade? I had failed out of football, right? Because I'm horrible at math, right? So in Texas, if you don't pass all your classes, you can't play sports no more. So they dropped me in PE. And in PE, they used to bring the special needs kids to a regular PE class. So, you know, because kids need to socialize regardless. You know what I'm saying? And we had a helmet kid, right? Helmet kid was, you know, he seemed very happy, but you could tell he was pretty much for the most part nonverbal. And, you know, it was him and another dude with a perma smile. If you don't know what a perma smile is, it's the people who they always look like they smiling. You know what I'm saying? Perma smile. So we're playing basketball, right? Before we start playing basketball, coach make us do push-ups. We didn't. They used to have helmet kid on the leash. Helmet kids, the teacher, like assistant, gonna let him off the leash. This ninja look at me, and he was like, and made a, man, this man came to me trying to bite me, gang. I was like,
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I was terrified of the helmet kid after that. And then after that, I got punked for my basketball from the dude with the perma smile, gang. We playing basketball. They break us off into teams. He run up on me. He snatched the ball. He say, my ball. I was like, shit, your ball. Nigga, what? He basically told me shut my ass up, and guess what I did?
Shut the fuck, shut. Did I say, no? Oh, shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
I ain't want no smoke. Okay? Straight up. I forgot the point of me telling y'all that story, dog, but I'm glad I told it because I almost forgot about that, man. But we here, man. Let's keep rocking.
Yo, because there was a photos of him and Cuban Link leaving the club after she had broke up with 50. So
I don't know nothing about that. It wasn't had nothing to do with that. Son just be on one. He just be drunk and be on his shit, I guess.
But nobody said, "Yo, Trav, cool out. That's the unit. That's 50 and that's Yale." Them niggas.
I mean, by that time.
Oh, that was my point in telling that story. Travis, he acting like the helmet kid. Okay, I knew that was a point. Okay, let's keep rocking.
It was over.
Yeah. Oh man,
boop, bap, boom. That was it.
What's the basketball? The guy from the
oh, Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, that's my man. Shout to him. He was wilding too though.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a drunk night for a lot of people.
Everybody.
I don't know what's going on. You know, a couple of bottles was being thrown and stuff like that. But
it is crazy how the media work though, because behind the scenes, we were all told it was the unit.
Oh no, we never started nothing. Travis was on some y'all can't come through here. And niggas like, what? And I'm bugging because I seen him at 50 golf tournaments and shit like that. So I'm tripping. And then I'm like, damn, this is the last place I think it's gonna happen at. You got Dirk in there. I mean, you got Kevin Durant in there. You got Drewski in there. Yeah, you got all kind of ESPN people in there. So I didn't even think it was gonna pop off like that. But come on, man. Just because we older don't mean,
But y'all didn't get no headlines. That's what I'm saying. Behind the scenes, people knew what it was, but the headline was Jordan Clarkson and Travis Scott.
Jordan Clarkson was wilding too. Shout out to him and the Knicks. I seen Towns looking at him like he was crazy. Like, yo, you too drunk. You want a chip, but you
go too hard. Yeah.
Put his chain on my neck like I'm a part of his rap label. Nah, I'm on stage. Picture you being on stage, right? And Jordan Clarkson come. I don't know who's behind me, and he got a big Jesus piece too, like a nice joint, and he like put it on my neck. So I turned around and I'm like, oh shit, it's the New York Knicks. But he was wilding. Huh?
You kept it on.
Yeah. You would have kept it on the way home.
It's crazy. I could have kept it on because when the brawl started, I kind of still had his chain on, but I didn't want to be on the news for taking the New York Knicks chain. You know what I'm saying? So I just was just rock.
So you playing golf? He got the golf tournament?
Yeah, he got the golf thing he was doing, and Travis was there, so I was more confused. I was just like, yo, man, shout to Travis. It was a drunk night for him, but a little scuffle. It wasn't nothing too
You was allowed to wear that chain because you was with 50.
Oh my God!
Oh, that was crazy.
Now I know she worked for Bleak. I know you work for Bleak. You don't like me. See, that's the thing about the industry. I know Just Hilarious like me. I know you don't like me. 50 allowed me to wear a chain.
That's crazy. He defended you. I said no. He liked to eat.
Where did that rumor come from?
I don't. You know what it is? I don't really care about the jewelry. I just wear it like when we do shows and stuff like that. Because I feel like it's not the best investment. Like a lot of rappers get smoked over jewelry. It's like every once in a while throw something on and it's cool. We do a show, but I don't care for it. Like I'd rather spend my money on something else, bro.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it real. Like my man, he got the shout out to my man Mo. He got the cars and he had the Ferrari truck the other day.
I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Tony Yayo is my spirit animal, dog. Like I feel like Tony Yayo is just personifies great energy. You know what I'm saying? He comes from the bottom. He always kept it humble, kept it loyal. And you can tell he appreciates every opportunity. He's anytime you hear him in an interview and stuff, he's always thankful, man. He sets aside time to thank all his people. And he's just enjoying life, dog. I love when it's, you know what I'm saying? We in the Alps, nigga. We ain't got time to be beefing with y'all. We over here eating caviar pancakes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden's a loser. Or not Joe Budden, Ja Rule's a loser. He over there trying to beef, taking people money with that festival and shit. I'm in the Alps, nigga. I ate bison yesterday. Like, I love this nigga, man. Straight up. He's my spirit animal. Let's keep rocking.
Like, yo, he went to the city, he drove off, and he was like, yo, some dudes is following me. And I'm like, so what you do? He said he jumped out on the highway and pulled the thing out because he got a license. So, but I'm like, having a Ferrari, you can't even have nice vehicle.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And be in the city and just have a little jewelry on. And like, he was like, yo, I don't wear no jewelry no more.
Now, I know some of you guys are still gonna say, nah, Chase, this was all revenge because Travis was fucking 50's ex after they broke up. Me personally, I believe Yayo. I do think Travis Scott does a little too much every single time he's out. The man talks reckless to damn near everybody. If he doesn't know you, he's going to think that you're beneath him. And that is absolutely the wrong thing to do, especially being in New York. You gotta know who you're around, especially if 50 Cent is there. Best believe it's some goons, it's some killers, it's some gangster thug shit going on in there. Somebody definitely needed to put pause on Travis Scott just to humble him. The man walks into every spot like he owns the place. And we still haven't forgotten about the incidents that happened at your festival in 2021, Travis. You have to calm down and reassess your moves, Travis Scott. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of this story? Do you guys believe Yayo? Do you guys think he's lying? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
Shout out to Chick Smooth. Make sure I hit that like button on the way out. And yeah, man, I believe him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Tony Yayo be keeping it real, you dig? I'm not saying he wouldn't lie. I'm just saying I've never encountered a situation where I felt like he was lying. But let that be a lesson, man. Travis Scott, ain't nobody and anybody with a little bit of stardom. People let stuff go to their head, dog. You still put your pants on one leg at a time like I do, unless you try to jump up in them like you a bad bitch or something, right? Like, gang, ain't nobody special out here. Anybody can be humbled and anybody can get their chin checked. Holla if you hear me. But shout out to my people in the building. We winding down. We got one more reaction to do. And what time is it? Because I haven't had my breakfast yet, but you know, we rocking right now. Hold on, let me see if I can't find this. If I can find it, we might do a quick reaction. But next one, well, hold on. I can't find this quick. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. I hope y'all having a good one. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all had y'all morning coffee. I'm a coffee person. I feel like my morning ain't right unless it starts with a coffee. But I'm also a caffeine junkie, so you know, that might be a bad thing of mine. I drink plenty. I got a gallon right beside me, so you know, never think I ain't hydrating, you know what I'm saying? I'm not Asmongold, you dig? We drink water in the Gaptooth gang, you know what I'm saying? And while we talking about it, it's the morning time. Make sure y'all done brush y'all teeth this morning, all right? Y'all better not be up in my chat talking and stuff and you ain't brushed your teeth. Your teeth are just outside the will of God right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. I come in the name of Jesus. Yep, I guess my button is delayed right now. So whenever that decides to drop, it's going to drop. Damn, I don't, did I not tell you that? I had a video where young Pharaoh had did an interview telling why he chose to get the pink Rella nails, but I can't find that, so we just gonna get into this next video. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna refresh the screen and then we gonna do the damn thing.
So many people.
See if my board working. Good. I'll start this shit. See that we done made it to what, 3, almost 4 videos, and then had no problems. So when we get to the last one, I knew I could never make it through a full live stream without some technical difficulties, man. But y'all know me. I'ma do it right. You know what I'm saying? We do this in real time. I need to get that button now that I just thought about it. That we'll do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. That nigga was ripping, gang. He did end up doing it live. If y'all ever seen that video, he did it live. He did it, but he was tripping, gang. But we do this stuff live. You know what I'm saying? Technical difficulties and all. So round of applause for that. There we go. Damn right. Yo, yo, yo. What's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gaptooth Gainz, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Go ahead, hit that like button for me as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, because we're going up. We're on over to 15K, so if you want to help us get there, just tap that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Again, in this next one, we got Mark Lamont Hill trying to defend Sidney Starr after Sidney Starr has been jailed for the heinous crimes that they've been jailed for. And he's basically saying that black people are wrong for misgendering, because anytime we think of Sidney Starr, you know it's...
Holy mother of Jesus, she's a man.
You know what I'm saying? So, if you remember the last live I did about Sidney Starr, they were jailed for messing with a underage basketball player. I guess little homie was in town for like an AAU game or something like that. They were linking up with Sidney Starr through like a dating app or something like that. Sidney Starr had like met Cuz at a hotel room, and you know what proceeded to happen. But I guess in the midst of what proceeded to happen, little Cuz realized that Sidney Starr was a man, and he started tripping. You know what I'm saying? And then Sidney Starr tried to hit him with the... Well, I guess my button is delayed. But regardless, man, we are dropping into a reaction zone. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that hype button. Make sure you hit that Cash App. Make sure you hit that super chat. Let's see it.
Man, are afraid. Man, you can't make this stuff up, man. So many people, man, are afraid, man, of getting kicked out the whip. They're willing to do anything to stay in that car, man, and get those incentives that a certain community is offering, because they took the mask off and they're coming out and they're in power, right? So today we're talking about the Sidney Starr situation, where we know Sidney Starr was arrested for a horrific crime, right? They was arrested, they was charged, and you know, charges are still pending. Now, the question is about people when they criticizing Sidney Starr misgendering this person, right? Calling him or her. They saying that this is a racial slur. It's equivalent to calling somebody the N-word. I vehemently disagree. I have a question before I start off in this video. If a man that identifies as a woman, right, gets into an argument with a biological woman and punches this woman in the face, right? Will women that support this, will they still consider that person a woman or a man? This is, I don't know the answer. I'm asking this.
It's a very good question, gang. Because, you know, there are a lot of women who do support, and I'm not saying like, look, bro, live your life, all right? If you want to live your life as a woman, or what you feel like you could, hey, do that. This is 2026. I feel like I would rather you do that and feel in your skin than, you know, you going and shooting up the block because you feel repressed or something. Like, you dig? And live the lifestyle you want to choose to live unapologetically and take what comes with it, no matter what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But we got to keep it real. If a trans man walks, or trans woman, you know, whichever one, if a man that transitions into a woman walks up to a biological woman and is like, what, bitch? What you say about me? That's Mrs. Oh! And gives you the schmackaroonies. How do we feel about this? Is this a cat fight? Or is this, you know, what is this? How do we feel about this? Because there are some women who defend the rights of, you know, trans persons to be considered women. There are some women advocating for trans people to be able to compete in combat sports with women. And if y'all ever seen some of these videos with some of these people, and especially like MMA, I think that one dude like damn near fractured that girl's skull. We can't deny the biological advantages of a biologically born male, you know? So how do we feel about this, gang? Y'all let me know. Let's keep rocking, though.
If a biological man who identifies as a woman gets into a fight with a woman and physically harms this woman, will this person still be considered a woman, or will they be looked at as a man in the court system? When it's time to go to prison, will they be sent to a male prison or a female prison? Because, see, you're telling me that this is a slur, if a racial slur, if I misgender a person, but how does the court see them when they commit a crime, right? How are they looked at by women when women may be assaulted? These are just legitimate questions that need to be brought to the table, because you're telling me that I may be bigoted if I don't see this person the way that they see themselves, right?
Then it shouldn't matter. Yeah, that's my point. I'm saying that I don't think your identity should matter when you're doing something like this.
And let's keep it real though. When things like this happen, the gloves be off, we drag. So the fact that people are misgendering her at the same time, I don't nobody want to hear you say don't misgender her after she did that to a 13-year-old kid.
I think we have space for both, right?
Yeah, well, sure.
In the same way that if a black person did something awful to somebody, we wouldn't, while they're criticizing them, right? We'd say, you know what? Don't call them niggers and drag this person. Sidney Starr should be dragged.
I'm not saying
is that a
no.
No.
And hear me out. Let me make this clear, because I want to make sure that
I don't think a misgender is a slur. If I call it,
no, misgender is absolutely
it absolutely is.
It's a
slur.
To trans people, yes, dead naming and misgendering. That's what I'm saying.
You're wrong about that part, but I do think it's different. Let me say this too.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Look, man, I say, well, let's finish. Hold on. Let's get a little deeper.
I'm sorry. Wait. If you not knowingly called.
No, I'm talking about.
It's always knowingly.
No, I'm talking about. Okay. Everybody knows Sidney Starr. I'm saying right now,
but I don't know what Sidney Starr identifies as today. If someone just says that's a transgender person, okay, you present as this, but you
that
still,
gets to be a tricky game.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
But we're adding hypothetical. This is what I'm saying.
Fuck up with one be called to her.
Not all the time. But
come on.
That's where it's tricky.
Too progressive for me.
Let me just.
You got titties, that's all I got for you.
Let me just make my point. What I'm saying, if we know that somebody is a trans woman and they identify as a woman, and we intentionally call them a dude, that's what I'm saying. Is
you telling me that's the same as calling somebody?
Oh, I understand, y'all.
That's fine. But what I'm saying is we can drag Sidney Starr without calling Sidney Starr a dude.
Listen.
I disagree. I feel like if you are committing heinous crimes like this, you don't get to be trans no more. You are now dude, okay? Sidney is now Cedric. Cedric Starr assaulted a young minor. You know what I'm saying? We can't be no. You don't need to go to female jail where you in there braiding hair. I don't care if you talking about some.
It's me, Jessica.
No. You need to be turning big rocks into little rocks. That's the sound of the trends working on the chain. Gang, boom. That's the sound of the trends working on the chain. Gang, he went, ooh, You need to be turning big rocks into little rocks, gang. It builds character. Because bruh, as my boy Fast Easy would say, double tap. You know what I'm saying? Once it comes to the innocence of children, double tap. Straight up. Let's keep rocking though.
This is the thing. I drag Sidney Starr. I drag Sidney Starr on my own podcast for 20 minutes.
So now they're forcing you. So if I identify as a lizard, can I be a lizard? If I identify as a woman and want to go play in the WNBA, can I do it? See, my whole thing is this is clearly an agenda, because let me tell you something. A person can be, if a man wants to go and take on the characteristics of a woman and be a woman, but I shouldn't be forced to call you something that you're not, and where it's not fully enforced in the real world. It's not, right? So this whole thing is kind of like when people say they want equality that just benefits them, right? Not for equality for the way things should be. My whole thing is, what about real women? What about the feelings and the thought process of a real woman? When you have this person identifying as a woman, and you expecting a woman to call this person a woman, if they don't want to, then they're wrong, right? These people want to play in sports with women. They want to be in bathrooms with women. Women are wrong and bigoted for not wanting this to happen, right? Again, I'm going to ask this question again. If they commit a crime and it's time for them to go to jail, where does the court send them, right? If they if they happen to be in a confrontation with a biological woman and they do harm to this woman, are they still considered women or men? Somebody need to answer that question for me. I need women to answer that question for me. Now, I'm no fan of Candace Owens, but Martha Hill had this conversation with Candace Owens, and I might say it was very, very disappointing.
Is what I'm saying is more complicated.
But it's not complicated. Can men give birth?
Sometimes. That's my answer. Yes.
And the answer that is crazy. And
Mister, I have not begun to project my anger onto you.
And this is where you got to understand that we're dealing with just a disingenuous person. Because no, men can't give birth, gang. And even a trans person to tell you that, although, they might not like to admit that, there are some trans people that will tell you that I don't know. We can't, you know what I'm saying? Like when it gets to the point, look, we already tiptoeing in just crazy waters when it comes to this, right? But when it gets to that point where you're just acting that delusional, we can tell that you're disingenuous and you've probably been bought by somebody to speak this way. So at this point, nobody should take anything you say serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, from the way you present, it looked like you might be giving up that gumdrop button.
No, not the buttons! Not my gumdrop buttons!
And you might be petting that dog in your spare time.
You gonna pet that dog? No, he's sleeping. Pet that dog?
But, these are, we're going to keep rocking. Let's go.
this is, we cannot, it's just crazy. We cannot allow this to happen.
But you wouldn't say the definition of being a woman is the ability to give birth.
And I'm not saying it, but only women can give birth is a factually true statement. Only women can give birth. There's only one type of human being
only
that
people
can
with
give
uteruses
birth.
and vaginas
yes,
and
can
stuff
give
can
birth.
give birth.
Only women can give birth.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Birth.
I'm not, and that, here's what I think we're talking past each other. What I'm saying is, I'm not disputing the fact that certain body parts yield certain kinds of possibilities, right? What I'm disagreeing with is the idea that that is the measure of whether or not you're a man or a woman in society.
Okay, but it has now come to a point where if you say that only women can give birth, you are called a bigot.
And that's not the measure as to whether you're a man or a woman in society, but that is a prerequisite. Every adult male walking around isn't what I would consider a man, just like every adult female isn't what I would consider to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain level of mentality, maturity, knowledge, wisdom, and just the way you move about things. You know, there are a bunch of 40-year-old teenagers, right? There are a bunch of teen-year citizens walking around here. Let's not get that twisted. But yes, a prerequisite to one of those titles is having the biological hardware associated with. There's no problem with acknowledging the differences in the genders because God made us to work better together. I don't like this new narrative that's being pushed that women and men are just competing and all of this. Baby, you meant to do everything that I can't and vice versa. It's the perfect puzzle piece, you know? So when you disingenuous and you pushing your bullshit ass narrative, homie, it's like, shut up. We don't want to hear it. Hold on, where my button at? We don't want to hear that. Matter of fact, I don't even hear you. Say something.
you don't answer me when I speak to you, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. Is that clear, dummy? 3 or 3.
And Candace Owens gonna call out the bullshit every time.
It's crazy. That's nuts. If you say, like J.K. Rowling did when she got canceled by the Harry Potter cast, that only women can menstruate. Okay? Can men get their period? Can you help my audience? Can men get their period?
Some can.
Okay.
Yeah, trans men. There's some trans men who can. And again, I think it's okay to ask interesting questions. I think it's okay to have intellectual debates. But I don't think that we ever want to enter a space where we deny the humanity. And I'm not saying you are, but to deny the humanity or the experiences of other people.
Like I said, I was totally okay with trans until it became a demand. What you are denying is my ability to be an intelligent human being, right? You're denying my ability to talk about science and biology in a meaningful way. You are now making your existence is actually infringing on mine. Okay.
How so?
And because when you make it a requirement now that I have to pretend that men can give birth and men can menstruate and there needs to be tampons as the ACLU is fighting for in male restrooms, and if I don't see the reason, the importance of that, then I'm a bigot. I'm someone that doesn't accept. No. I accept you if you want to run around and you want to wear a dress and you want to call yourself Tiffany and you want to put a
you won't
pillow
call
in
Tiffany.
If you want, I don't need to know your name. It doesn't mean anything to me. If you want to call, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't believe your name is Tiffany. You know, if a person comes up to me and they're in a dress and a skirt and they say my name's Tiffany, okay, cool, Tiffany, cool, right? But when it becomes,
and that's the part, like, you can't expect people to ignore clear biology, clear facts, bro. Now, take me for example, right? I know a couple of trans people actually. Actually, when I really think about it, I didn't realize I know about a good 3 or 4 of them, right? Mostly women, though. Women who trans into men. It's at my discretion whether I want to address them as bro. Now, some of these people are good people. Like, just because I don't necessarily agree with the lifestyle you live in or the choices you make in your own, how you choose, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna just go out of my way to disrespect you. If you seem to be a kind person, if you seem to, be cool, I'm cool. Just don't bring it to me with the, don't make no gestures towards me. But I could coexist in a space with just about anybody perfectly, But that's at my discretion. And I don't have a problem. Like, I know a trans dude that, hey, man, what's up, sis? You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to be called? Cool. I ain't got no problem with that. But understand, that's me extending that respect. That's not me living in what I would consider delusion. And, let that be what that be. But that's at people's discretion. You can't be mad if somebody call a biological man a man. If you sitting here looking like Hulk Hogan, what up, brother, in a damn skirt, don't be mad if somebody calls you sir, okay? Damn.
Candace is a bigot because she won't acknowledge that, Tiffany the man got her period and can have a baby. I'm not playing that game. I will never.
So tomorrow,
back
I come
down.
on your show tomorrow, and I have decided that, or a year from now, suddenly I
Hold up. Stop the see. I gotta be checking this. Hold on, man. Who blessed me? Hold up. Shout out to my boy Reaction Command Center for the $5 holla in the super chat, man. I mean in the cash app. My bad, bro. He says for black folks always showing love to my business and TikTok. Cause we always gonna show love, gang. And shout out to you for showing love, bro. I really appreciate you, man. You be showing a lot of love, bro, and it doesn't go unnoticed, gang. Shout out to you, and let's keep on rocking. My boy say, I got 5 on it. I appreciate you, bro. Let's keep on rocking.
I have reimagined my identity, and I have recognized and affirmed my identity as a trans woman, and I no longer want to identify as Mark. I want to identify, as use your example, as Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be like, this book says Mark, you're Mark. You'd call me Tiffany.
I'd call you Tiffany, but I'm not going to call you she and her because that has real meaning, and I'm not going to play the game.
What's compromised by that is what I'm trying to understand.
My reality. You're now saying you've transformed your reality, and now I have to pretend that words have no meanings, and they do have meanings, right? So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to call you, hi, Tiff. How you doing, Tiff? Did you have a good day, Tiff? Great, Tiff. I'm not going to then say she. I'm not doing that. And if people cannot, if people the demand.
But you won't misgender me either.
What? I'll just call you Tiffany.
And if they say where'd Tiffany
And
go,
I
you're not
don't-
gonna be like he just left. You'll say she just left.
I'll probably slip up, once or twice. But
I'm not talking about
Tiffany
mistakes,
just
but I'm saying
left.
you wouldn't intentionally misgender me.
No, I wouldn't intentionally misgender you, but I don't want Tiffany in my bathroom.
I'm not gonna go through mental gymnastics with myself to make sure I always call you the right thing, my guy. Like if you go from Jacob and you want to be called Jessica,
It's me, Jessica.
that's cool, gang. I might oblige you, but I am under no obligation to. And we gotta understand that no matter how bad you want to try and act like trans women and biological women are the same, they're not. Fellas, if you got children, would you ever trust an all-male daycare center with your children? Probably not. Would you trust an all-trans daycare center with your children? Probably not. But women, we know that ain't nobody gonna nurture you like a woman. Nothing feels better than a woman's embrace. Nothing feels better than the love of a woman, all right? It is the most beautiful flower in God's garden. You know? A man can't, no matter how bad you want to try, a man could never encapture the beauty that God put into the woman. Vice versa, a woman could never encapture the strength, the physical capability to maneuver the environment and build the world around us. You know? Now, on a mental level, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of these women is lapping these dudes. Mentally, mental capacity, yeah. Women is, you know what I'm saying? Say that. The lioness does the hunting for a reason. She's sharp. They strategize, right? But like I said, we both got strengths that God endowed us with, and we work better when we put them together. That's how societies thrive. That's how life moves on. So even if you a man and you want to get in your dress and do what you, hey bro, ain't no problem with that. I might even call you sis if that's what you want to be called. But understand, nobody's under no obligation. Keep rocking.
I want Tiffany
But
in
you
my
also don't
spaces.
want tampons in the other bathroom. That's
right?
what I don't
No,
get.
I don't care. I don't care. I think it's stupid. I think it's foolish. I think it's dumb. But if that's really where guys want to go, do it. I don't care. It's not my business. It doesn't impact me. I don't have to go in the bathroom. But I don't want Tiffany in my bathroom.
And are you okay with gender neutral bathrooms?
That's how most bathrooms are. That's all. Go on the plane. They're all gender neutral.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
And see, she asked a simple question: can men have a menstrual? He said some. Can men have babies? This is the whole thing, Mark. I understand you want to stay in the whip, but my whole thing is you can't even just stand there and just tell the truth. He knew. See, Mark is very intellectually intelligent. Don't get it twisted. He knew he was backed up into the corner because we don't deal with emotions over here. He knew that he was backed up into the corner, so what he did was pivot. And Candace caught him. He tried to say, well, I understand what you're saying, but you can't be bigoted if you don't want to call a person who identifies as a woman. And she said, wait a minute. Because I don't want to, as a biological woman, because I don't want to identify this person as a biological woman that makes me a bigot? No, I have every right not to. And so basically what she was alluding to is, you're not a woman. You don't have a uterus. You don't get to tell me that and then tell me I'm bigoted if I don't conform to that. Mm-hmm. Right? So this is the whole thing of the narrative that they're pushing. Like she said, she would call them by their name, but she won't call them by their gender. And she has every right to do that. And that doesn't make a person a bigot because they don't want to conform to these things that you guys are running. Now, my whole thing is, if you want to be trans, you have every right to be a trans. You have every right to be a part of that community. It's not my place. It's not my place to oppress you. It's not my place to harm you. It's not my place to none of that. But it's also nobody else's place to force me to call a man that want to identify as a woman. That doesn't make me a bigot. That doesn't make me a bigot at all. I'll just call them by their name. Because I know what a biological woman is. And now that's starting to get shaky and mixed up now.
There's what's that saying? Women want to be men until it's time to pick up a TV, right? Like, and just the same, some men want to be women until it's time to birth a baby. You know? Like we gotta keep certain things real, man. And you know, in the Gaptooth gang, bro, we don't discriminate. It ain't no hate on this side. There's a I got a supporter who a trans person who's a supporter, and shout out to them. I ain't gonna call them out because you know I don't know if they want to be known out like that. But I remember in the comment section of one of the videos where I was talking about some trans situation, they had let me know down in the chat. I'm a trans person, but I don't even agree with the mentality that this person has because that person was being irrational. And shout out to you, gang. They might not even agree with this video, but you know, it's a respect thing. I respect the fact that you want to exist how you want to exist. You can respect the fact that I have the mentality and the views that I do, and I'm a lean on that. And as long as we can respectfully disagree, everything is peachy. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna force nobody to just, you know, conform to what you want. Just like I could be want to be known as King Gaptooth Amadeus III, right? And I could demand that you call me that. But then who the fuck, that don't mean you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? And when you say stuff like, yeah, men can have babies and men can, you know, birth babies. Don't be surprised when people looking at you like,
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop you fucking lying.
Because it's like certain things we just gotta come on now. We can't be bullshitting. But shout out to Brother George Macon, man. Hit that like button on my way out. You dig? And how long we been in this thing, man? Yeah, man. How do y'all feel about that one down in the comment section, gang? Do you know any trans people? Do you have a problem with referring to trans people as what they want to be referred to as? I don't necessarily got a problem with it. I might not necessarily participate. It's at my discretion, like I said, right? Like, bro, you do what you want to do, right? And I don't care what you're doing behind closed doors or in the comfort of your own bedroom, right? That, my opinion, ain't got no dominion on what you got going on, right? It's a lot of heterosexual people got stuff going on that I don't agree with. It's stuff I got going on that people don't agree with, right? They might hear that I drink, I have a couple beers every now and again, and I hit my nicotine vape. You might see me as, a stimulant junkie or something, And hey, it is what it is. But as long as we can all respect each other, we can all peacefully coexist. Holla if you hear me. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, gang, that's really all I had on the docket for today, man. I had them 4 reactions queued up. I am starving like Marvin. Y'all let me know, man. We've been rocking out, man. It's been a dope-ass live. We can get into one more. I'll thug it out for one more if y'all want to get into it, man. If y'all want to, hit that one down in the chat. And if not, hit that 2 and we'll just shut on out. Because, y'all might have something y'all doing right now. Y'all let me know, man. I'll leave it up to my people. You dig? I like to cater to my people. You understand me? So let me know down in the chat. We doing 1s or we doing 2s? We doing another one or we getting on out of here? I'm going to leave that up to y'all. In the meantime, while I do give y'all that decision, in case we do, let me see if I can't find something, right? Man. Now, I probably see some 1s in there. Oh, man. It look like I'm going to have to call my rumbling stock for one more. God damn. All right. If we gonna get into one more, man, is there anything pressing that y'all want me to get into? Right? Is there anything that y'all suggest? Is there anything that might have been happening recently that I don't know about or y'all want me to check out? You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's YouTube friendly. You dig? We gotta follow the guidelines and all that. But if y'all want me to keep rocking out, man, and y'all have anything y'all want me to get into, just put it down in the chat, man. If it's, you know, we'll see what's up. We'll get it popping in this thing, right? And shout out to y'all, man. Let me make sure I'm acknowledging all my peoples in the building, because y'all been showing major love during this live chat, bro. And I was saying for the longest time, man, I want to get into the lives, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a good live show would be dope with my people, and you know what I'm saying, in real time, just rock out. And hey, man, it's been like y'all have made this a very easy process because we just been vibing, and you know, I'm appreciative, gang. Like I said, man, time is the most important asset that we got. You know, so for y'all to spend y'all time with me, bro, it means a lot. You dig? Like, I don't take that lightly or for granted. So, you know, shout out to y'all, bro. Shout out to y'all. But okay, yeah, man. We got a bunch of ones down in the chat. Let me keep looking for some, man. Let me see if we got something else to get into. I ain't been up on everything, you dig? So let's see. Who do I use? Hold on. See if I can't find some. Was it on Instagram that I seen that video? Maybe I can find that real quick. Hold on. If I can't find that one real quick, we'll do that one and then we'll get on up out of here. Okay, boom, I found it. Okay, yo, okay, Jesus. Okay, this would be the perfect one to end it on, man. All right. Shout out to all my people in the building. Do me one more favor. I'm gonna refresh the screen. Y'all let me know if I'm coming through and non-laggy, man. Put one more one down in the chat if I'm, you know, coming through good, or put a 2 down in the chat if I'm a little laggy and whatnot, man. Let me know, and then we're gonna get into this last one, because this last one, it's a doozy. It's a freaking doozy. Oh man. Yeah, y'all let me know, gang. We gonna get into it though, man. This is gonna be crazy. Oof, Jesus. Hold on, let me upload this. What's that? Bet we got ones. Cool. It might be a little blurry now. I feel like every time I bring up something else, that I'll be bringing up stuff that y'all can't see on the screen. But I feel like whenever I do that, it gets blurry on me. But we good? We good. Okay, y'all. Let's finish strong, man. It's been a dope-ass live. We started off strong. We had some laughs, so we gonna finish strong and do the same, gang. But let's do it. Yo, yo, yo. What's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gaptooth Gainz, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Go ahead, hit that like button for me as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, because we're going up. We all know we're at 15K, so if you want to help us get there, just tap that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell. But gang, in this video, we're going to be reacting to Young Pharaoh going on interview and talking about the reason why he decided to get the cheetah print nails.
If you want a burger, eat a burger. Bitch, if you want a french fry, eat a french fry.
So, if you guys can remember the last video I did about Young Pharaoh, man, he was in the car getting his Cartown karaoke on, y'all. I mean, our boy was in there on his full, this is thing you need. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I had too much fun doing that last video, y'all. And it's, you know, I don't want no bad karma from this, because I really do want Young Pharaoh to get better, right? Like, the man is clearly going through something. Whatever he's going through, I hope he gets through. But the content has been hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. And he recently just got remonetized to YouTube. So shout out to him for that, gang. Whatever you want or whatever you're going through, you know, regardless, I want you to prosper. So yeah, we are gonna be dropping down into a reaction zone, gang. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that hype button. Make sure you hit that Cash App, and make sure you hit that Super Chat, gang. Let's get it.
Brother. The nails. Now wait, let me get a little close so I can see. Hold on. I'm gonna. All
right, hold on. So listen, we're here for a follow-up, a part 2. I did a video a few days ago, kind of speaking on the whole, let's say, metaphysical aspect of what's happening to this young man right now. It's definitely a very interesting watch, but we're going to do a little quick assessment now. He has a follow-up. Young Pharaoh decided to break his silence in regards to his nails. So let's listen to what he got to say, family. Let's get it.
I'll take myself down just to make, because it's going to be...
Bro just started here already, ran away.
Gang, he got them Miss Shirley's on, y'all. Yo. Barbara. Hey, yeah, is this Barbara? Barbara, this is Shirley. Now look, I know you don't know who I am, but that man that you dealing with, that's my man. I'm talking about from the clothes on his back to the shoes on the feet and every single piece of food he eats. Man, what, gang? Yo, bro. Our man has gone full sexy chocolate, y'all.
Sexy chocolate.
Let's keep rocking.
Oh, man, this is going to be an interesting watch. Let's get it. Shouts out to Storm Monroe. That's where I got this. It actually hit my feed, but that's who interviewed Young Pharaoh. And Young Pharaoh said he was willing to break his silence for Storm Monroe. Check out Storm Monroe. Let's get it.
Them flip rellas.
Flip rellas.
Okay, brother. What's up with the nails? We gotta know.
That's right. And this is just exclusive right here, y'all. This is just exclusive. Y'all make sure y'all share this video everywhere. Storm got the exclusive. It's the only place I'm explaining what these nails mean.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, when we try to watch these type of videos, when we watch this type of...
Okay, homie. We can't both keep stopping the video, all right? I gotta stop and get commentary and you doing yours. Hold on, man. Let me find the official video. But shout out to Gainz. Let me make sure I hit that like button on my way out, because that's important. I want him to shine too. But we can't both be giving commentary, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect.
Overall, your nails represent happiness. They represent freedom.
It represent cheetahella. It represent that free cheetah spirit.
Tell me that spirit. Where does spirit come from? Where it come from?
Oh, well, now let me make sure I'm answering you properly, because I don't never want you to think I'm playing around your questions. You saying, where am I saying the cheetah spirit came from, or you just asking in general, where does spirit come from?
Because I heard you say you channeled it, so I guess where did you channel it from? And then tell me what is it exactly?
Correct. What the influence of this particular set is the spirit of Aku, which is a Japanese word for demon, but also the spirit of the feline species known as in this phonetic is form of expression of English.
Did this ninja just say Aku, a demon? Like Samurai Jack, Aku? How you gonna start off by saying the nails represent letting your soul glow?
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul, baby, feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow.
To talking about them shits is demonic, gang. Them two don't fit in the same category. I'm gonna need you to get your story straight.
Because who knows what it's called in another language, right? So I gotta even be willing to let people know that translation does exist. So take my word and then translate it. But long story short, the cheetah is extremely symbolic to the curvature of light and alignment of the sun, and it is its pattern allows it to not hide but camouflage in broad day. It don't gotta hide at night. It's gold and black. That shit hide right in. This shit can sneak up on you at 11 a.m. And it's also symbolic to ferocity and not just femininity but masculinity. And then cheetahs are also cats that don't hang in packs. Also, sometimes, most times, they can be solo. I guess like Sigma wolves, you can say. So the cheetah is considered a Sigma to a certain.
That's what I got right here. The wolf, the lone wolf.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, bam. Okay, bam, 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 bam. Right. So the lone wolf, the word is, I guess, is Sigma. So I don't know if it's a such thing as a Sigma cat. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the Sigma wolf, but let's say I would consider a cheetah like a Sigma cat.
I mean, there's Sigma males and Sigma females. So
okay, bow. So I consider the cheetah to be a Sigma cat, and it is my favorite cat of all of the cat species. And also somebody violated a cheetah at some point in time, and the spirit of it wanted revenge and it wanted to be expressed. So it got this form of expression through me, and I allowed it to express itself through me because I'm getting mine at the same time too. So I wanted to make my statement to the world, and the cheetah wanted to remind the world of something, and hopefully.
So you were possessed by the spirit of a cheetah because it got violated. And now you a cheetah girl. Cause we are sisters. We work together. We make one big family, but we are not the same. They're making the new cheetah girls, by the way. Y'all seen that? A lot of people don't like it because it's like 3 white girls and 1 black girl now, when the dynamic was like it was a black girl and a Hispanic. It was more inclusive before. How y'all feel about that? But shout out to Cheetah Girl. Y'all know I got 4 sisters, man. I used to watch all that shit. Don't judge me, goddammit. I ain't not here with the Cheetah Rellas, okay? But you really saying a cheetah possessed you, gang? Is this what we doing?
Huh?
Okay. Let's keep rocking with it. All right, hey, let's keep rocking with it.
The world is paying attention at this moment in time because body language is the initial form of communication, and the picture is worth 1,000 words because it's always moving. And so with that being said, hopefully the world paid attention to I'm not gonna say how I came back out, but how I reproduce my image at this point in time, because it's a message and everything. But if not, I don't give a fuck.
But you know what? I understand now. I more get it.
Right
now, I get it. You saying this come back personal? I'm coming back for everything that's mine.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
And right in broad day, like a cheetah. But also it's to show you that I didn't catch you slipping. You just wasn't paying attention, and you walk right into me because I've been sitting here the whole time like a cheetah.
And when I went through your page, you have been posting regularly.
Bye. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. People acting like I just made, like this was my, that's what I'm saying. People acting like this. I've been back on social media for over 2 years. Over 2 years.
Before we dive back in, here's something that you can actually do while bored. You can play games.
So how we feeling about this, gang? Like, because a part of me, right? I was sitting here thinking the other day, I was like, what if it all became too much for young Pharaoh, right? Like, what if he prefers the life he's living now? What if he prefers the way he's moving now? Because you got to think about it, man. The man had a lot of eyes on him at a very young age, and a lot of people look to him for guidance. There's a lot of misguided people out here. And the way he put information together and presented it, it was a lot of people who looked to him for guidance. That can be overwhelming, especially if you already have a fragile psyche, right? Like, I don't know, gang. How we feeling about this? Y'all think this has always been him, and now he's just at a point where he's like, I can let the max down and I don't have to fake it no more? Or do you feel like most people feel, and there's been a clear point of separation where at one point in time he was like this, and now he's like this? Y'all let me know. Let's keep rocking.
And get paid for it. If you hit the link in my description box or hit the QR code that's right there on the screen, you can download and sign up for free right away. It's simple. All you have to do is literally
that a little bit. No
one, you actually for free hustle with $20, make a lot more. You can do hundreds to actually
be paying them a bag. There's a lot of
cash.
time on the
You're playing very same PayPal.
Damn.
Hit the link in my sign up for free. Start playing cash in your free time and start making money in your free time. All right, you $10 bonus to kick things off.
Hey, look, y'all ever see a commercial that long in my video? Just know Gaptooth Gainz that made it, and I apologize in advance because that's a lot of real estate in one video, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
I said y'all care more about what I chose to wear, and I ain't just zoning on understand. Everybody in my comments, everybody in my likes, why y'all not making positive shit go viral? Why y'all not making all of the other shit I post go viral, but y'all want to make my nails go viral? Because y'all are hell bent on cock blocking black men from being happy. I know y'all don't want to believe that, but that is why you did it. Because I showed a spark of confidence and a smile in my face, and y'all didn't think that I deserved to have that at that moment, and y'all wanted to take that from me. Because and that's what that was. And that's what that was. And that's what that always is. Every time I post an achievement, here y'all come trying to take the shit from me. Because if it wasn't what it was, you would make all of the other videos go viral. Why don't my shout out from the CIA? Why that's not viral? Why she ain't repost that? That bitch ain't even repost that when we was cool. That happened when we was cool. She still ain't repost that.
Now, if you getting shout outs from the CIA, right? Because y'all got to remember, he got pretty much demonetized on damn near every platform, okay? You got to think, he got kicked out of CPAC. They didn't even kick Kanye out that year, right? But they kicked him out. He got demonetized on everything. So a lot of people found it suspicious when it seems that you were able to get monetized again after coming out and pushing this this sexy chocolate image.
Sexy chocolate.
So now I'm really looking at you sideways because we got to keep it real, y'all. And I be tired of people acting like there isn't this agenda that's being pushed where, I don't know, they want to demasculate black men, you know? And the person with a voice like yours and as much influence like yours, you might influence some people. The dudes, you know, I don't know, man. I'm tired of it.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
But let's keep rocking.
That happened before we fell out. She ain't never even say congratulations. How you shaking? How you gonna act like you disappointed in me? One time memory where you telling me you was proud of me.
Now let me ask you this, because she may respond. Would you be willing to have a conversation with her?
What we got to talk about? No, it ain't that. I mean, we could do it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I do it just for the clout and for the views.
Yeah, even for that.
That's the only reason I do it. And all of us have to be on my channel, and we have to split it on our channel. But like I said, I don't, no disrespect what that bitch got to say to me. I don't want to hear no I'm sorry. It's too late for I'm sorry. And then what you gonna do, critique my nails? Nails, okay, you done. Now what you got to say to be next? Because this ain't a crime.
No.
At
so
all. That's your free will. That's your business.
Okay, right. So after you done talking shit about what I chose to do with my money in arts and craft, okay, now what are you complaining about? Because other than that, I ain't been doing nothing but good deeds.
I wonder if Now that I think about it, I wonder if she felt triggered because her son is trans. So I wonder if that made her think like, oh, nah, he finna be trans or something. I don't know.
Well, if I was a GAY man, I would be open. Like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think niggas that's DL is under some kind of pressure that's forcing them to be cowards. Because, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know, nigga. Maybe you maybe you would get your head knocked off if you come out and say that. I don't know. I ain't making fun of you, but I'm telling you now, the way that I represent myself, nigga, I keep shit gangster, nigga. If I was gay, I would tell you that. If I was into men, I would tell you that. If I was bi, I would tell you that.
Not only that, you can defend your.
And this is where we got to draw some lines in the sand with this shit, y'all. Come on, bruh. You can't have nails like Auntie Gladys and say that you gangster. It don't go. It don't work like that. Now, am I saying that there aren't some gay dudes that, will get down for theirs and whoop-de-whoop? Yeah, it's some gay dudes that, look, a man is still a man, okay? I wouldn't fight a gay dude, because if I get my ass beat by a gay dude, I gotta move towns. I gotta change names. I can't come to YouTube no more. It's just shame. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you get your ass whooped by a dude with cheetah print nails on and some stilettos. Nick, I wouldn't be able to live down the humiliation. I might retaliate and get sent off to jail.
For what? Arresting me for what? I'm not allowed to stand up for myself? I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
But we gotta be honest about this stuff, bro. You can't claim, like, heterosexual men don't get their nails painted and cheetah printed, gang. You can claim metrosexual. Damn, man, people calling me, interrupting my stuff. Hold on. It probably knocked off my camera feed. Let me fix this. It's always when I'm doing something, I want to get calls and stuff, man. People know I be live. I'm like, man, I can't stand this. You know what I'm saying? And then when I answer the phone, I don't hear nothing. I be like,
if you don't answer me when I speak to you, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. Is that clear, dummy? 3-3.
all right, we got it back on track, y'all. Let me adjust. Ooh. Oh, let me make sure I'm coming through. What I look like on my camera feed in. Hold on. I'm looking good. Need to adjust just a little bit. We do it in real time. We do it live, okay? We write it and then we do it live. All right. But yeah, we back at it, gang. Let's keep rocking. I forgot. See, they done knocked off my train of thought. I was going off, man. I was roasting and shit. I knew I was getting good. I was just warming up. Got knocked off by the phone call. Let's get it. We gonna reheat the oven. Let's get it.
So it's nothing for you to.
That's what I'm saying. So my thing is, if she got triggered by me looking good, then bitch, you need to go work out and start looking good, bitch. Because I ain't do shit but do my nails. This ain't no we. This is my hair. This is all me. This is all me. This is all natural. What if I let my nails grow this long naturally and I just painted them in this color, but these was my real natural nails?
Some people do that. Some people do
that's and that's exactly why I brought it up. Would it still be a problem? So my main thing with her is, I'm triggered. Bitch, you probably want your nails to look like this, and you probably triggered because you probably was like, them the sexiest nails I seen all year. Because that's what it is. These is the sexiest nails all year that y'all didn't see. And
hey, yo, dog. You can't lie. This ninja's goofy. If nothing else, he's funny. He say, these is the sexiest nails all year. Don't lie, bitch. Okay? Look, if you want a burger.
If you want a burger, eat a burger. Bitch, if you want a french fry, eat a french fry.
Eat your french fry, okay? He said, bitch, this is all natural, bitch, okay? Yeah, and tell her don't be sorry. How be careful.
Don't be sorry. Oh, be careful.
I'm dead.
Y'all mad. And these shits need to get an award, and they need to let me flex these hoes real quick on TMZ. And these is them cheaterellas, aka them stiletto steprellas, and that's what it is. And she want her nails to look like this. And that's all she need to say. Because other than that, I know she ain't worried about me being GAY because I've never been GAY. Even though I'm not judging nobody for doing it. Obviously, I've openly spoken on what I believe the origins of it to be. And like I said, even though I've spoken on it, I'm not attacking anybody. I still hang, like I said, I don't eat meat, motherfucker. I hang around people all the time that eat meat. Oh, your damn shit in the garbage.
Let's stop there. I'm glad you said it, brother. What do you eat?
I eat hold on, I'm sorry about that. And I did not mean to do that. I'm telling some.
Before he even gets into it, right? There's nothing more masculine than steak and potatoes. Real men, I'm going to say pause before this even comes out my mouth because this comes out wrong, right? But most regular heterosexual high testosterone men eat meat. Pause. Big pause. Jesus Christ. Whew, what the hell was that?
What the hell is even that?
But yeah, gang, and you not gonna sit up here and convince me that, like, let's keep it real down in the chat, right? He's saying he's not bromosexual out of his mouth, but the mannerisms, you know what I'm saying? Are you really gonna sit up here and tell me he ain't giving up that gumdrop button?
No, not the buttons. Not my gumdrop button.
You can't be mad if people don't believe you, you know? We don't believe you. You need more people.
I'm in an interview because somebody asked me to speak to somebody and I told him I would. And whatchamacallit, I don't want to seem like I was capping. And let me open this door. And I don't want to seem like I was capping. So I'm telling him I'm on an interview and I ain't going nowhere. I'm just unlocking my room door and I'm coming right back.
Okay.
To tell you what I eat. Perfect. Okay, so I am back. I have returned. And I apologize. I just seen that message. Like I eat pretty much, how do I say this? Like I eat pretty much anything that mimics the texture and the quality of meat. You know? So it could be like Impossible Burgers, Impossible Sausage, groundless meat, groundless burger. I got some vegan wings in there right now. It could be goddamn, you know, like I just don't like for example, I'm not eating straight fruits and vegetables. That shit ain't happening.
That's what I was gonna ask. Okay.
Yeah, no, like I'm not eating just avocados and shit all day. Like I'm not one of them vegans. Like I still want to bite a motherfucking sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I still want to feel like I'm eating a steak. Like I still want that girth. So basically I make food as if I was
sitting here with some D grabbers on talking about I still want that girth. Yo, dog. Hey, arrest this man.
For what? Arresting me for what? I'm not allowed to stand up for myself? I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
No. You don't get to wear D grabbers, freak dance on live stream with a stripper pole in your room, get pink pussy bed sheets, talk about you want some girth, and try to convince me that you not giving up that gumdrop button.
No, not the buttons. Not my gumdrop button.
I'm not going. The ING in my PIMP stands for I'm not going. I refuse to believe it, and you know this.
And you know this, man.
exactly making meat. The only thing is I substitute the meat product with something that is as closest to it as possible, but not actually meat. And like I said, that could be a variety of things from Impossible Burgers, groundless meats, goddamn, like I said, I got some vegan wings in there. Basically, if you got a Target near you or you got a Wegmans near you or you got somebody that fuck with whoever they get their inventory from, you good. And the next time I go and get some food products, because I actually did a video on my Instagram and got took down. The next time I actually get some food products, I do a quick video and put it on YouTube. I'm actually make a mental note so y'all can see. But yeah, that, and then like I said, I eat my I consume nutraceuticals.
That's a $10 word. But I feel like this is it for the nails talk. Now, this is a part of a multi-part series, right? This is part 8. So there's other parts of it where he talks about his nails. And maybe in the next one, gang, we'll get into them, man. Put a one down in the chat if on the next one y'all want to get into those. Because given what I have to do today, man, I might be going live again tonight. No promises, you know what I'm saying? Because if I mess around and doze off, I reserve the right to do that. But if all things work out well, man, we might be going live again tonight, gang. Y'all let me know. But shout out to Storm Monroe and shout out to Young Pharaoh. Whew. And man, your boy is tired, gang. Hold on, let me get that out of the way. You dig? But man, yeah, gang, I gotta go get some breakfast. I haven't eaten yet, you know what I'm saying? It's been a dope ass live. Okay, we got ones down in the chat. Shout out to y'all, bro. Really, man, big shout out to everybody that showed up to this morning. You know what I'm saying? All of my people in the building. This doesn't work unless you're here. And, you know, I appreciate y'all for being here. And we had a dope ass live, man. You know what I'm saying? We had some lives or some laughs. We seen some craziness. We had some serious discussion about, you know, social dynamics and whatnot. And, you know, we gonna continue to keep it pushing, gang. I appreciate everybody down in the building, man. And who is this? Yeah, I'm sorry, sis. You know, you caught the end of the live, but it's all good. If everything is all right, you know, the ones in the chat you see above your comment, those are signifying that you know the people want another live tonight. So if everything works out well, man, I'm gonna try to go live tonight. I actually start my new job tomorrow, man. So you know, I gotta make sure I get a good night's sleep. But if we do go live tonight, what time do y'all want to try to shoot for, gang? You know, I am Texas, so this is gonna have to be Texas time. It's 1 right now. What I gotta do? I gotta do a little bit of laundry. I gotta go walk my dogs. Gotta take care of the feline fellas or the furry canine fellas. And then I gotta man, I don't know. But we gonna get into it. I appreciate you, Blanco. Shout out to you, man. You know, you can always catch the replay of this one, but you know, I'ma definitely there are gonna be more lives. And once I get my schedule hammered out to where I got a consistent schedule at my job, I'm gonna make sure I start putting out like we're gonna have scheduled lives to where at this time, you know, I'm gonna be here, so you ain't even gotta think about it. Big. But I am in Texas. I'm gonna try. It's 1. I need a little time. Let's shoot for 7 o'clock Texas time. What am I? Central time? I don't know what time zone I'm in. All right, but 7 o'clock Texas time. If everything is good, we gonna go live again, gang. So be out on the lookout for that. And shout out to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate you guys. It's been a hell of a live. I gotta go put something on my stomach. Shout out to everybody who blessed that Cash App, the super chat, everybody who blessed my presence with your presence. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, gang, y'all know how we do it, man. It's been a dope ass live. What else did I miss? Am I missing anything else? I don't think I'm missing nothing else. So we gonna go ahead and get on out here, gang. You know, that's all I got for y'all in this one. Be sure to check me out on the next one. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. Comment down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Road to 15K. We on the way. And until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gaptooth Gainz. Oh, yeah. And don't forget, hold on, where my button at? I got to hit my button. Life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps. And we going to leave y'all with the outro song. Y'all know how we do it. Thank y'all for being here. And I really appreciate you guys. Peace out, man. Hold on.
Transition, man. Transition. It's been a long ass day. But I'ma still go for mine. I promise. I go straight for the motherfucking cash. Got a tank full of gas and the dude be the match. Got a bitch in the passenger seat with a bag. Little mama hit it once and she can't stop her laughing. And I swear I'm not drinking, but you won't believe me, cause the way a nigga finna crash it. And I buy mine in bulk, got an ounce of that hook. Now I'm about to break this hoe down and smash it. My lighter flick, my blunt is lit, my team legit, my nigga. My weed is great, nah, it ain't laced, that's how it hit, my nigga. I'm from the twins, same hood, same friends, that's if you're looking for me. But if them laws looking for me, that's a different story. Ayy, fuck man, it's been a long day, but I know that shit gon' pay. Till then to help ease the stress, I take another shot of this Bombay. Find a chick that I can bring home, then I'ma eat her up, that's an entree. She hot and ready like Lil Caesar, so it's dicks out for Harambe. Fucking right, I'm still throw, bitch. Still reppin' that Rose Rich. Still stuntin' on fuck niggas, and I don't condone no hoe shit. Still pulling up to Travis Park with a basketball and a rose split. Left the city for a little bit, hit the military, got focused. Came back 3 years later, y'all fuck boys ain't no shit. What the fuck was y'all niggas doing in the meantime is what I don't get. But all the homies that held it down, in circus time, shit, we about to climb. So bring the perp in to raise the curtains. I hit them lights cause we about to shine. Like diamonds in the teeth of a southerner. We keep it real so them real niggas fuck with us. You getting money in my city, it's because of us. We getting bands, motherfucker, better run it up. I'm pit bull and I'm coming at your jugular. Yeah, I'm a dog, no leash, no muzzler. Motherfucker, man, fuck it, I need a smoke break. How you kill these niggas, bro?
This one's for the real niggas and the bad bitches that the cash getting while they heavy hash twisting. Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest 10 verse and it blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beeps like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis keep grab their feet. Hell yeah, make them toe touch. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the biomass, flower, no lotus. I can't even think how many trees when it's smoked up. Whatever the number gonna fuss, you'll need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell and make your fucking chest open. That's how we doin' the rich. You gon' off for one, I smoke two just for kicks. Fuck us up, blaming no why is it killing you niggas? Get mad knowing that the shoe fits. You know. So gon' start the shirts and I smoke with transition. Get lifted to heaven, no worries, no issues when we bring the letters. My niggas and women in the smoker section. Hi.